And it's a win. Coincidence? I felt like it.
I think that's it.
Hello everyone and welcome again to Filming Footy's global stream coverage of the 2023 Hills Football League Division 1 season on the Call of the Wild, and we are set for a real cracker this afternoon with a top 2 round 10 blockbuster as the Nairne-Bremer Rams host the undefeated Hahndorf Magpies. There's also the mid-season Courier Cup and prize money up for grabs. It's Indigenous round for the Rams, so plenty to look forward to here at Qube Logistics Oval in Nairne. Jeff Pistola with you, and as usual, helping to bring you all the vibe of Hills football. Welcome Benny Goldfinch, who will be with us later, out and about at the moment, and back on deck to take us through everything, the carving up his own stats last week with the Torrens Valley Reserves, the one and only Jaden J. Hill.
Thanks Pistols, great to be here. Courier Cup final as you said, and should be an absolute cracker with Hahndorf winning the last 7 and the average margin 37.4 since 2010 in the Courier Cup, so should be a great day.
Absolutely, it's the 40th presentation of the Courier Cup here. Jaden started way back in, she said Hahndorf won the last 8, actually 14 overall. Well, the Rams have won the trophy 4 times, but they were in Division 2 in 2015, so the Rams looking for a bit of elusive hardware. And of course we must thank our wonderful technical team, the producer Salish, our great man, and cameraman James Davis is also on board this afternoon for these afternoons community football coverage. And once again a big thank you to our Call of the Wild stream media supporters, Filming Footy, Sports Interactive, Dartfish, HFL sponsors, of course Police Credit Union, Closey Supermarkets, West End Sports Power, Sharon, the Courier newspaper, Rostow Homes, and of course Think Road Safety together with Sports Centre. So also Nairne-Bremer United, I'd like to thank their valuable supporters and sponsors, Closey Supermarkets, Qube Logistics, Salute and Gage Road Brews. We can see the Rams running out on the ground. And Jaden wearing their designated Indigenous round strip, which was designed by Bindi Wilson, a local Aboriginal woman, and mother of Amalia, who plays in the Rams senior women's team. And the beautiful, unique design. I'll just go through it. The wavy lines on the upper part of the Guernsey represent the Bremer River. Jaden, of course, in the area, using the original yellow and black team colours of the original Nairne-Bremer connection with the Bremer Football Club. The U-shape symbolises surrounding the Rams' head, represent the local community and people as they gather around the footy club. So Nairne Rams, very nice there.
Yeah, fantastic. It looks awesome. Just in front of us here in the box, so yeah, it looks fantastic. A great design. So it should be a great day, Pistols. Like I said, the average margin is 37.4 in the last 12 Courier Cups, with Hahndorf taking out the last 7, and only one time they were actually second on the ladder, winning that game back in 2017 against Blackwood at Blackwood, and they've only won the Courier Cup twice at home. The rest have been away games, such as this one here at Nairne Oval.
Yeah, and as we said, Nairne, it's only their 5th season back up in Division 1 ranks, and certainly a very much improved side this year, Jaden. As we said, out of the 9 rounds, have only dropped the 2 games. One, of course, the opening round to Hahndorf, and then, of course, Mount Lofty. So they're coming into the game with pretty good form, because Hahndorf, of course, sitting on top of the ladder in a usual familiar position, undefeated.
Yes, exactly. So it'll be interesting to see how Nairne go against Hahndorf. Obviously, last time in round 1, Nairne were with them till quarter time, but it was a big second quarter, 34 points that Hahndorf scored in the second term to get them over the line. So see if Hahndorf can do that again here against the Rams.
Now, interestingly, Jaden, coming into this it's very rare for Hahndorf to play a side which has actually scored more points than them. And the Rams have actually kicked 81 more points, or roughly 13 goals more. But the Dorf are top defensively. They've actually conceded around about 11 goals less. But interesting stat, that one, with the Rams having had the most score. In fact, a couple of games in a row, a couple of rounds back, they kicked 28 goals in each of those games.
Yeah, so they have scored 1,052 points for the year, and they average a score, Pistols, remarkably. They average a score of 156.3 here at Nairne this year. So they've scored a total of 469 points. They scored 151 back in round 8, and also 159 in round 4, and 120 as well. So yeah, so Nairne, they do know how to play here at Ram Park.
Well, I'll tell you what, if they've ever needed a bit of a good build-up before what's going to be a big game for them, their reserves actually having a very good win in the game that's just concluded. Nairne-Bremer 8-2, held on to defeat Hahndorf 6-6, so a meritorious win by the Rams, who were sitting lower on the ladder, so a good win to them. Blustery conditions, actually, Jaden, if you recall the very famous incident, we might see that a bit later on, perhaps, with the Pants grand final day, with the breeze which was blowing to the right of screen when we get the pictures up. We're just having a bit of technical trouble here at the moment. We'll rectify that shortly. To the right of screen, or the Callington end goal, and I think if throughout the day in those grand finals, 5 grand finals, there was only 1 goal kicked at our broadcast end, which is obviously at the town end. So similar conditions, similar. The breeze probably not as strong. It's not raining at the moment, but yeah, just wondering, does it hold any tonight? We are going to have a welcome to country ceremony, so the game will be a little bit delayed here, so you're not missing anything as the cameras footage has been restored. You can just see the Nairne B grade side and A grade lining up, and the Magpies A grade side just joining the B grade, who are probably hoping to get into the walk after they've finished their game. But also, yeah, they were going to have a smoking ceremony, Jade, but one suggests the smoke probably on Murray Bridge. So, yeah. So just apologise, the windy conditions here, just playing a little bit of havoc with our link. So we'll just see if we can pick up the smoking ceremony situation.
Wherever our ancestors come, as a football community, we celebrate the oldest continuous culture on the planet, their relationship with this place, and our shared future together. Please welcome today the designer of the phenomenal Rams Indigenous round Guernsey, Bindi Wilson, and to acknowledge country, her daughter Amali.
I'd like to acknowledge this land that we meet on today as the traditional lands of the Paramount people who have walked and cared for this land for thousands of years.
Gentlemen, let's go Rams.
So to have the welcome to country ceremony, once again we apologise, our link here just flashing in and out with the battering. The van is actually taking, be a good day for yachting out here at the moment, Jaden, if you're running the America's Cup course, I'd suggest.
Yes, yeah, exactly, Pistols. So as we see, the teams just doing their warm-ups, and Hahndorf going back to the Callington side of the ground, so Brakunga side, I guess. So it'll be interesting to see how the teams go in the warm-up, and see Big Dust better line up for goal, doing some handballing as well. So
And also a few big names, sorry to interrupt, they're wearing a little bit different this afternoon, also wearing the grey away strip, the clash strip.
yes,
When they usually have the black and white stripes, but I can see big Daniel Roberts back in the side today.
yeah. So
You can see Daniel Roberts there, Jesse Landers, Luke Roberts, number 21 in the foreground, just having a shot. He's their leading goal. Colours celebrating the Bremer River, and of course the gathering of the around the Ram's Head of the people here with football. There's some good shots coming to you there early on. So we're back live here. As we said, conditions just turning, and our cameraman James will be very happy with that. The fact that he's undercover, he was going to be perched on top, but we decided to make an early call given the forecast. As we welcome also this afternoon listeners through Lofty 88.9 here in the Adelaide Hills. Trust you're going to enjoy another good game of Hills Division 1 footy. What a bust set to be. As I said, the top two competing for the Courier Cup. For those not in the know, the Courier Cup competition sponsored by the Courier newspaper, where halfway through the season in all grades, and next time the two top sides play off, they play for the Courier Cup trophy, and also in the A-grade game $500 in prize money. So not to be sneezed at. And also 40th edition today, a special best on ground medal to go with the called the Wild's most valuable player. So of course the Beanie, which would be good to win on a day like today, Jade and Jay.
Yeah, for sure.
And also the Archies. I'm not sure about the Archies, but you can say it in the summer. So it looks like the Hahndorf Magpies will be kicking towards the left of screen or left of your dial, which is broadcast in here at the town end of Nairne Oval. So it'll be very interesting to see how this unfolds. Bearing in mind, I said there was only one goal kicked by Hahndorf to send last time they were out here. So very interesting. So Big Brock Knott will be leading the ruck. He'll be up against Hahndorf's big man in Daniel Roberts, who's back in the side for the first time since round 4. So Courier Cup for 2023 is underway here at Qube Logistics Oval. Leaperwood's Roberts got the ball down Daniel style, tries to follow it up. Ball still in the centre circle area, going to ground, flicked out there, scrambling play, but already the umpire has picked out a free kick, and it will go to Adam Trenorden, who's been one of the stars this year, as we welcome Benny Goldfinch.
Pistols, Jaden, great to be here, and special shout-outs to Timmy Glover. He's watching live from Peak Oval, so good on you. In the meantime, Lockie May has taken a repelling mark here for the Rams in their Indigenous strip, as we've outlined. Good crowd in the house, very similar to last year's grand final early. Oh, just lost a bit of signal there. As we say, there's a strong breeze like last year's grand final. We're perched on top of the hill area here.
Adrian Muldoon, the goalpost, just lost his flags.
Meantime, ball goes towards half forward for the Magpies. Kurt Waterman for the Rams kicks in the middle of the ground. Wimpress is the target. Daniel Roberts trying to track the ball near the centre cricket pitch area, purling the tackler, and the umpires are wearing waterproof jackets today.
Of course, umpires Reece Williams and Donald Andrews, Benny, are the officiating field umpires, and they'll probably need those waterproof jackets.
So back in the middle, Rams trying to move forward early, got to make the most of this early breeze. We're going to get Jaden maybe out there at quarter time with the pants like last year's grand final. Similar conditions, out towards the wing, could have been held onto as Roberts. And eventually it's gone out of bounds with James Tripodi seeing the ball out of bounds in front of the Rams coaching staff. Dale Eichner down at ground level, looks like.
So, ball in, the Academy boys will earn their money today in these conditions. Good toss in the conditions, not just fists it forward. Towards here, first to get there, showing a bit of pace is Wimpress. Interleague rep recently, puts towards the pocket area. Here's Connolly, put up the Dukes. Has been paid the mark. Yes, he has. Archer Connolly. Here's
it's a mark, Jamie.
Yeah, Jamie Drew just wanted to get into the action.
It's not a free kick, it's a mark.
No, so well called there. So the ball will come back to Archer Connolly, who strangely was held goalless last week, but has kicked 24 for the season. So he knows where the goals are, particularly here is Jaden J. That stat again about average margins here for Nairne-Bremer.
So, yeah, so they've an average winning score of 159 Pistols. So that's their average score this year at Ram Park.
So just waiting for the ball to come back to Archer Connolly. Actually, curiously, Benny here, or ironically, Benny Goldfinch, he's not that far around from where...
that is a strong breeze. Those
Stafford
poles
had
are
that
about
shot
to snap
at the
in
same
half.
position in the last dying moments of the grand final.
There's a lot of similarities here, Pistols,
Both
between the
left
grand
footers.
final and this.
You see the sign in the background, Thomas Foods just flapping around there, gives an idea of the conditions here. Players, broadcasters and officials are facing. So Connolly with that staggered approach on the left, sets on the way with a wind do the rest. It will drop short. Hayden flies, got his hands to it. Dangerously lurking there, and the goal scorer has a chance. Parker Boss got a handball to Roberts, comes out here to Wimpress. Wimpress on his left around the corner. First score of the match. 3 minutes gone is a minor one to Nairne-Bremer.
Won't be, well, it doesn't appear to be much scoring down this end of the ground in the
back in the
meantime.
side, missed the last game against because of injury, Benny.
So Jensch, I think he injured it in the warm-up, Pistols.
Yes, he did indeed.
So Jensch tries to drive the ball into the teeth of the breeze, out towards the half-back flank. Pack forms, ball hits the deck. Sam Hayden wrapped up in the tackle. So mainly all the players around the contest here. Ben Salt in the middle of the ground is the sole forward for the Magpies. The ball half forward line for the Rams as Brock Knock hats the ball inside 50. Good repelling mark there by Sam Hayden, mopping up well. So Hayden will work the ball out towards the interchange bench area for the Magpies. If they can score into this breeze, it'll be a good start for them as Perlings tries to tap it forward. Luke Roberts around the area, and that's gone out of bounds. So boundary throw-in just around from the Rams interchange bench. They're 1 point, kicking with the aid of a good breeze or wind. And Magpies yet to score. 5 minutes gone. Courier Cup final.
So Academy were pitches in not. Roberts makes his way to the front and Daniel gets the ball down. Socked forward there. Here's a chance for Nairne to go forward. Good strong work there at ground level by Jensch. That's, as you said, scrambling. He comes out here to Waterman. This way, that way. Finally gets his right boot to it. Drifts it up towards territory forward. Connolly got his hands to it. It spilled over the line opposition to Perling. So we'll have a throw in the right forward pocket. Rams kicking towards the Callington or right hand of your screen or dial here on the corridor. I'll trust you're enjoying our coverage on Filming Footy.
Yeah, big clash, top of the table clash. Magpies undefeated. Looks like a free kick here to Billy Idle, lookalike Jamie Drew there, Jaden.
Pushed off the ball, I think, JJ.
Yes, yeah, he was, Slim Shady. So he's going to have a kick now to kick his 26th goal for the season. So we saw him against Lobethal and bagged 5 and had a good day out. So Jamie Drew,
4 or 5 in the first quarter.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, had a good quarter. So
key recruit this season from the Raiders and also previously Mount Lofty. Knee reconstruction last year. Good to see him in some red hot form. And he's kicked the first goal of the Courier Cup final.
That is a lovely kick, Jaden J, given the conditions. He read it very well, Jamie Drew.
He sure did. So well done to Jamie. And like you said, the first goal on the board, Benny. So 8 kicks to 5 in favour of the Rams. The inside 50s 4-1. And marks 1 each. So the stats are pretty even, but not so the inside 50s with working to that breeze.
It's exactly the same conditions as the grand final, isn't it? Exactly the same conditions.
Spot on.
They know how to turn it on for the big games out here at Nairne. Now, Bronny Hoff, the president, who we'll be talking to at half-time, and his crew do a very good job. A good crowd in the house too, and why not? The start of the second half of the season here. So, as I said, the 2 top seeds for the season so far.
Jesse Landers deep forward, pair Pistols and Jaden against Haynes Smith and Daniel Roberts in the ruck.
So Roberts against Knott. Ball comes down there. Quick hands out here, taken away by Greenbank, I think it was. Back in the side, the fly and fly out boy. Bouncing ball is Sammy Hayden working deep in defence for the Magpies and goes and gets his own footy. So it's good when you bring your own footy, Jaden. You get enough stats. He certainly could have been in the state hurdling team there, Benny.
Yep, Hayden. He's got a few touches early. Trying to just somehow get the ball up this end of the ground for the Magpies, up towards the wing, off the back. Wimpress, I think it was, got the handball out. Here's a chance. Arnold, this way, that way. Good stuff. Set up immediately in a tackle was Archer, Lockie Cross, was it?
Yep.
Meantime, Rams going forward once again. Repeat forward entry. Darcy at the back of the bus. Can he kick the second? Oh, he's trying to just soccer it off the ground. Gone through for a minor score. Good pressure there from the Magpies through Sam Hayden, I think it was.
Just wouldn't set up for the big fella. Just on 47 goals, of course, twice kicked the century for the side he's playing against, Hahndorf. So Matthew Jensch, the former Crow, spent some time at Warwick-Nabil last year, puts the ball high. Perling with the hands up, ball comes to ground, trying to burst his way through there. Nairne player comes back here, hot football at the moment in these cold conditions. Sheets Betting gets involved, gets it back to a teammate who curls it back in the agency of Llewellyn, but intercepted mark taken there for the Magpies.
Yep, by Babbage. Back in the lineup this year. So, Babbage kicks some goals this year as well. Kicks towards the half-back flank. Repeat forward entries for the Rams. They'll need a couple more, you feel, to take advantage of this breeze. Not kick the ball towards centre-half forward. The captain shoveled handball out. Magpies trying to work the ball out. Congested situation. Hunting around the territory there was Norton. Eventually it's held up.
And of course, Benny, we must thank Murdoch Insurance Brokers for their assistance in making this afternoon's coverage possible. We have the actual van anchored to the utility, so we won't blow away.
Yeah, it's that sort of day here at Ram Park. Qube Logistics Oval, I should say. Yench, check side kick towards the half-forward line. Tracking it there is Archer Connolly. Good attack on the ball by Xander. He just got a handball away, I reckon, or maybe not. So it's a free kick to Archer Connolly on the left boot, and he'll drive the ball forward for the Rams once again to that dangerous forward line, Pistols, that it leads the competition for points scored.
He's more in the Stafford flank this time, Benny. Puts it and the wind will carry it to... point of the square, bouncing through. In the meantime, there's a free kick for infringement. It's goal umpire Neville Clark there. Looks like Scott of the Antarctic. He's got the balaclava on, the gloves, everything. It's that kind of day here. Looks like
there's already an RAA van just doing some
yes.
laps around. I'm telling you, just remember your lights are on.
So it looks like it's leaked deep in defence. The ball holds up in the wind naturally. Ball comes to ground there.
Hopefully we survive here.
Meanwhile, there's, if you hear the rattling, it's just a van. Don't worry, we'll be right. As the ball comes round the corner, high kick, I think it was Mail.
That's it.
Bouncing ball, intercepted nicely. I can't control it there. Might have been Willis, fights back.
He dropped that. Great tackle there by Ben Salt.
So Salt in the sleeves takes the free.
Yeah, he's got Xander by himself here, Pistols, deep in attack. He'll try and...
Looks like it's going to be
that's
extra 50.
That's big. That's big in the conditions. Matty Golding's got the beanie on down there at ground level. Different coaching box today. He was in the coaching box that Dale Eichner was last year.
So
Jaden's
interesting
got
what that
something
was
for
for
us?
Benny. Someone running through the centre, Jade.
So interesting outfit. By God, he got the shorts on and got the beanie on. So
Matt Golding's got shorts on, sneakers on, jacket on, and a beanie on. It's a good look.
Yeah. Bloody oath.
Now he's going to. This would be right on the distance here, Pistols and Jaden. I know he's about 30 metres out directly
kicking
in
into
front,
the wind, though,
but he is kicking right into the teeth of the breeze.
Leading goal kicker Benny with 21.
So Ben Salt, this would be huge for the Magpies. Gives it everything he's got. That's gone through for a goal. That is massive.
Actually, you can see what they think of that return.
Absolutely massive.
Right around him.
I don't think there's a goal kicked towards this end of the ground in the grand final, was there?
No.
Last year.
There's only one for the day.
One for 5 grand finals on the day.
Yeah.
So that's big.
Yeah, so well done by Ben Sol. We see the kick there. It's like a car putting the foot on the brake. Slowly slowing down, the ball was, but it went through the big stick. So well done to Salt and well done to Hahndorf. So 11 kicks to 13 in favour of the Rams, but the Magpies, they're second inside 50. You got the goal.
Once again, sorry about the cutting in and out.
So this
the wind
time,
is absolutely intense.
Landers doing the ruck. Trying to burst their way through cricket pitch areas. Williams the skipper for the Pies. Off up here's a chance for Smith. Gets a handball away. Tough tackling there. Yench involved. Ball goes to ground level. Smith involved there once again. So we'll have a ball up again. Right, virtually in the centre of the Nairne Oval. It's up they go again. Sheets Betting against Landers. Ball comes through and following up at ground level is Big Sheets. The boy from Lock holding the ball in there. Also Williams getting involved for the Magpies. So once again,
up in the
Williams,
Antarctic or something.
Yeah, Williams will come and ball it up.
Everyone's huddled under the shelter here. A lot of deja vu about this. But the Magpies have got a goal towards the top end, which they didn't kick last year. That's a good start for them. They've already absorbed 13 minutes on the clock, trail only by 2 points, kicking against an intense wind here. So, Jens dropped what he probably should have taken and opens that up for Sam Williams to kick the ball inside 50. Here's Lockie May, under pressure from Luke Roberts, tied on the boundary line. And Roberts happy to see the ball out of bounds so the Magpies can lock up the ball inside their forward 50 and potentially kick a goal as well, which would be huge kicking against the wind.
So betting Lukey Roberts, betting gets it down. Here's a chance for the Prince. He's dispossessed. Ball grabbed there. I think it was Arnold getting involved. Got a handball across to the male model in cross. High kick. Off hands. It's a chance for the Pies to bring it back. Take it through Hopkins to top of the goal. Salt almost clinched the mark. Oh, clever tap on there. Good follow-up here. Good support. Here's young Zach Llewellyn. Close to the line. Gets it up, but unfortunately picks out a Hahndorf opponent who sends the ball right in. Bulletproof pass. Finds Xavier Parker Boz. Good work there, and I think that's through the agency of Joel Parker Boz. So the two brothers combining there, Benny.
Yep. Just a straight kick out of defence.
Just kept it low into the wind.
Yep. Beautiful pass. All right, this again is right on his distance. He's probably closer than Ben Salt. Left footer.
He's got a generous run up he's got here too.
Xavier Parker Boers can go in the ruck as well. How's about that? 2 goals kicking into the wind. Magpies up and about. Start the Courier Cup final for 2023. Sunny conditions at the moment. Tony Filkey just going out there relaying some message to the Rams. It's important that they get a little bit of a wriggle on here, Jaden.
Yeah, I tell you what, 15 kicks each now for Hahndorf and Nairne in this game, and 1 mark to 5 in favour of the Magpies. So Nairne just couldn't clear it out of their defensive 50. Like you said, Benny, Hahndorf were able to lock it in and score the second major of the game.
So Landers
He's
against
gone into
betting.
ruck now.
Landers a leaper, wins it towards the cricket pitch area, bouncing ball. Comes out here, ball scrambled into a pack situation. Then can it come clear? Yes, it does try to burst his way through there. Looked like it was Benny Powell. Just a little bit of push and shove off the ball there. Powell and Williams opposed here this afternoon. So once again, the Rucks will go at it. Landers gets it down. Hahndorf clearing kick. That might have been Trinidad. The ball kicked the touch right in the interchange area. Last touch to apply. And Lockie May will take the result and kick for the Rams.
So rather than let the wind do the work, you've still got to use the ball smartly here. Jamie Drill around the area. Umpire coming in. Should say the umpires today. Reese Williams, Donald Andrews. Boundaries, Max Borowski, Mason Bethel, James O'Leary, one of the best. Adrian Muldoon and Neville Clark as Pistols as outlined. Meantime, the ball is hemmed in the pocket area for the Rams. 16 minutes have ticked over here, Pistols and Jaden, and the Magpies are in front, kicking, well, into about a 4 or 5 goal breeze, would you say, Jaden?
Yeah, around that, Benny, I reckon.
So throw in, betting getting involved there, down in front. Hahndorf trying to crash his way through their player. Sweeping hand out towards Williams, intercepted there by the Rams. Close to the line, Parker Boz. Joel Variety, bundled over the line. By Benny Powell, no damage done. So boundary umpire O'Leary will come in and pitch it up. Veteran of over 250 games running the boundary, one of the true stalwarts of Hills Community Football. Ball comes down. Scrambly pack situation. Can't break free. So once again, umpire Reese Williams will come in and recommence play. So conditions just improving a bit here,
Yeah, they are.
guys. And the sun's actually out. You can actually see a bit of shadows on the ground, which is a good sign. Hopefully it sticks
Normally
around.
got the windsock up there, but the posts are wobbling back and forth. Meantime, Magpies looking to move the ball from the half-back line out towards the wing, but Sheets takes the mark. Need to turn this into an attacking move now for the Rams, just near the coaching box. They trail at the moment, kicking with the aid of the wind. Strong kick, I should say, into the forward line, into the pocket, with the ball carried there with the wind, and that's gone out of bounds. I think it'll be a boundary throw-in.
Hayden wanting to claim the kick. Benny?
Yeah, but
Yes,
throw
he
it in.
has. Last touch, obviously.
So, Sam Hayden hemmed in the pocket. We'll bring it out towards the interchange side of the ground, and that wind has taken it out of bounds on the full, as you can see there.
Yeah, Hahndorf just have to be very careful, as you said, using the ball both sides, particularly bringing out the defence. Certainly the right-hand side of the ground will just get picked up by the wind and taken over the boundary line as it has here. So Lockie May, who's been in outstanding form as defender, goes backwards to Big Betting. Big Sheets swings onto his left. He's got a clear man here in the Prince Salem, another left footer. Bangs it forward to the top of the square. Big leap there. Ball comes off hand. Back of the pack, racing on it. Oh, it could have been infringed there. A Hahndorf defender. Arriving was Connolly. In fact, looks like it has been infringement, is it? Yes. Looks like it's leaked there in the last line defence for the Pies.
Yep. So Joel Leake, great start from the Magpies. They lead 2 goals. Rams 1-2. Starting to get repeat forward entries here, Nan. So Lockie May, kick inside 50, not the best kick.
Leak again.
And Joel Leake cuts the ball off tight, 15 metres out from the Rams' goal. 19 minutes gone. Courier Cup final for 2023 from Qube Logistics Oval in Nairne.
So kick out here. Almost might need a teammate off hands. Taking a quick kick away for the Magpies. High, it's caught by the breeze, close to the line. Fisted over the line there, surely that would be last touch. That's helped over by Cooper Hoff. But no, said the umpire, said the Academy boy will come in aboard up. Because, as I said, Nairne wearing their predominantly white Indigenous round jumper, and the Magpies wearing their alternate flash strip, grey and black rather than the usual black and white stripes. Ball comes in there, threading his way forward, or ricochets there, out towards Hopgood, close to the boundary. Surely that came off the boot. Yes, it did. Dylan Hopgood just couldn't control the ball, so good call there by the young Academy boy. Seen them amongst the coaching staff there. It'll be a Nairne Rams free kick. Perhaps Peanut Foster might take it. No, the Academy boy, well, that definitely did come off Hopgood's. So anyway, there'll be a throw in. So Landers doing battle with betting, getting involved there in the front. It was Powell, brought the ball down, quick kick away through the agency there of Yench, I think it was. Finds Yench to Yench, but a good mark taken there, stretching mark by Daniel Xander for the Pies. Size is what's on. He'll go out wide to the flank area. Getting across is Benny Powell, got his hand to it, puts it over the boundary line. Academy boy indicates there'll be a throw. And once again, just up from the Nairne interchange bench.
Just seeing if you've got any comments here, Pistols, just send them through. We're live on the Hills Football League Facebook page, also Call of the Wild Facebook page, as Timmy Glover sent in a message earlier, and also on Filming Footy YouTube for this Courier Cup final. Meantime, chance for the Rams to... They want to be in front here, Jaden, at quarter time, you feel?
Yeah, you'd reckon, with that wind advantage at the moment, as they go forward.
Yep, kick towards centre half forward. Magpies back. Defensive pressure at the moment is first rate. Ball shovelled out. Here's a chance for the Pies. Out towards the skipper and Sam Williams. Good to see him playing for the Pies this year after his nasty leg injury. And that's bobbled out of bounds. I think the big Luke Roberts has taken out the...
Dave Peel, the trainer's gone down for that.
Sliding in there.
Trainer might need the trainer. And indicating Lockie May, actually the free kick for last touch. So Lockie May right in front of the coaching box, sets it up. Big leaper there was betting over the back. Races on. Taken high, Connolly maybe goes to ground level. Slung to the ground perhaps. No, bit of push and shove there. Oh. So Archer Connolly looks like he has got for that slinging action. So Archer Connolly.
He might be a shot here, Pistols and Jaden.
Yeah, sorry, he had the 2 already on the shot. So without registering a goal. The only goal coming through the agency of Jamie Drew at the 5-minute mark. And then
outside 50, but with this breeze.
Yep, and Salt and Xavier Parker Bowles have answered with goals for the Magpies. So 1-2 plays 2 goals. So important kick, as Benny Goldfinch said here to Connolly.
Let's have a look at this. What will the wind do here? It's a long kick, but it's gone to the right. No issue with the distance. So the Rams go to 1-3. Hahndorf, 2 goals straight, 2 crucial goals. Salt and Xavier Parker Bowles in the space of 3 minutes. Jamie Drew kicked the first goal of this Courier Cup final. Meantime, Yench drives the ball out towards the half-back flank, congested pack situation. Fisting the ball out of bounds there was Tom Babbage. And that'll be a boundary throw in. Half-forward line for the Rams as we tick towards the 22-minute mark. So I dare say Coach Matt Golding will be happy with this start. Jaden, you keen to get out there at quarter time and get the pants out again?
Yeah, we'll at some stage. We'll see how we go, Goldie.
Let's see, Rain has returned. Looks like Sam Williams there. A bit of push and shove off the ball. Benny Powell involved. Xavier and Troy Parker Bowles. Oh, well, it's on there now. This could be a
bit of a brawl, no, a bit of melee.
Tag team event there at the moment.
Benny Powell just having a bit of a chat.
Big Darcy, just a few words being spoken there.
As Williams gets a free kick here.
Yeah, as Benny Goldfinch said, good to see him back because missed the final series with that leg fracture. So didn't play in the last time Hahndorf visited Nairne Oval, of course, which was that grand final loss. So Sam Ewan's been undecided here late in the quarter. 23 minutes almost gone. Sets the ball up high as the rain drifts back here. Almost a mark there. Handle at the back. The ball spills free. Chance here for Greenbank. Holding on. Ball there, perhaps. Ball comes out free. Here's a chance there for young Llewellyn. He's got support if he's going to use Waterman, which he does. Absolute day for him. Waterman, as he puts the ball forward, but stream out. Oh, the goat couldn't control it and Perling. Here's a chance for Betting. He's strapped up. Can he get his hands clear? He did. Got a handball forward, but it's deflected back to Betting. The big man goes to ground level.
Nice work there by Joel Parker-Bowles, stopping the intercept.
Absolutely. So
half forward line for the Rams. A trail kicking with a strong breeze. Is that holding the ball? No, advantage there. Good tackle though, laid by Jack Kleeman. Played interleague a few weeks ago. So boundary throw in, out of side. Qube Logistics Oval. Hahndorf lead 2 goals. Nairne-Bremer United 1-3.
Yeah, probably just pick up
windy, wild day.
The rain starting to come in too, Benny, on the monitor.
Here's a chance for the Rams late in the first quarter. Jamie Drew lurking around the action. Here's a chance into the pocket. But once again, that man, Sam Hayden, who started the match beautifully. Yeah,
Josh Freeman had an attempt there. Back in the side, but as you said, Sam Hayden, yes, been very conspicuous in defence. The vice-captain for the Pies, the Grey Pies today. Sets it up high. Pack forms over the back is Big Brock Knight. Ball in his direction, in the meantime, taken by Lukey Roberts, the fireman, but looks like, yeah, you can tell by the look on Luke's face, he wasn't happy with that decision. It's Lockie May. Got the benefit. Handballs off to the Prince of Salem, and Nick Yench goes across the ground nicely and picks out the model performer in Lockie Cross.
Played this quarter beautifully, the Magpies. Kick inside 50. Went through the midst there of Daniel Roberts. Matt Yench just hacks the ball out of the fence. Lockie Cross almost holding the ball. Managed to get a handball away. Magpies trying to pocket there with Zabian Parker-Bowles. Here's a chance late in the first. Lockie Cross kicks it towards half forward line. Went through Benny Powell's mitts. Crashing in there, hip and shoulder. Is that a free kick? Umpire's seen it that way. That might have injured the player as well. That was a hard hit.
Looks like it might be young Llewellyn.
Big hit.
Sleeves.
Hopefully
see that again.
Well, that might be a bit too delayed there. That's right. He's going to have a shot goal.
Yeah, just missed it. Unfortunately, the rain is starting to bucket down pretty heavily, so I think your request towards Jaden is going to go unanswered. Benny, as the siren has gone, so important kick here for young Llewellyn. In just his 10th game, has kicked 8 goals, so he knows where the goals are in his short A-grade career. Exciting young junior, past junior medalist. Sets it on its way. Just could be an important goal on the siren.
There it is. Needed.
Very well done, Zach Llewellyn. And it's Benny Goldfinch and Jaden J. Hill.
Check out the pot of gold. We're at Rand Park. We've got the rainbows. It's all happening. Good
Look
stuff.
out.
And a pot of gold there on the siren at quarter time, the Llewellyn, as we just see here. So a very good finish by the young man. Just his 10th game as they kicked his 11th goal for the season, Jaden J. Hill.
Yeah, so well done to Llewellyn. 34 kicks to 30 in favour of the Rams. 17 inside 50s to 4 in that quarter there for the Rams. So the wind advantage definitely prominent with that stat there. So 5 marks to 7 in favour of Hahndorf. That's one stat they really won that quarter. So well done to the Rams to get that late goal, and it's a great game we have on our hands.
So quarter time here, 2-3. 15 plays Hahndorf 2 straight 12. So just a 25-minute term there, as to be expected, low scoring. As we've said, we'd like to thank our sponsors here, Filming Footy Sports, Interactive and Dartfish. HFL sponsors Police Credit Union, West End, Closey Supermarkets, Sports Power, Sharon, Courier Newspaper, of course the Courier Cup final today, Rossdale Homes, Sports Centre, and of course Think Road Safety. And for the hosting Nairne-Bremer United Football Club, Closey's Supermarkets, they sponsor everyone, Qube Logistics, Salute, Gage Road Brewery, good supporters of the Nairne-Bremer Rams. So as you can see the tree blowing around in the background there.
I'll put my thumb out.
I think
Jaden J's going out with the pants pistols.
I was going to say, and Hahndorf, of course, like to thank their loyal sponsors and supporters in Harcourt, Rostow Homes, Hagen Menzel and Hogan Insurance and Solutions. So thank you to all those sponsors of all the community football clubs. Much appreciated.
As you can see, the
Well,
tree
I tell you what, if
is...
you're a koala today, you need the safety harness on, wouldn't you?
So Jade is going to get the pants.
And you just see the touch of the rainbow up there. It's, just wait and see. So rainbow coming at quarter time in a form of a goal there for Nairne, just allowed them to go to the half quarter time break. With 10 nose in front, 2-3 to 2 goals. As Intrepid Man is just about to head down there.
Yeah, Jaden for his usual windsock
And
work
then
with the
James,
pants.
you see the teams in the various
See what the
huddles. But without further ado, as we do
Yep,
each and every week,
here we go.
we will go down and he will be taking us through it.
So out here on the ground and got the pants out again, Benny. So I tell you what, it is as windy as it was, well not quite, as our grand final day. It's pretty blustery that day as the wind picks up here. So look, not the best conditions, but hopefully if you're a Hahndorf supporter, you can use advantage of that wind. So as we see the wind pants here, got the both teams in the huddle. So it'll be interesting to see what the message is by Matt Golding and Dale Eichner in the huddles here. So hopefully towards the Woodside end of the ground it looks pretty dark, and towards the Bruckunga end you see the rainbow looks absolutely fantastic. So hopefully the wind dies down a bit and the rain stays away, and then we've got some better conditions. But over to Bruckunga way looks fantastic, boys, so we'll see how we go. Back to you.
Thank you very much there to Jaden J. Hill. Intrepid as usual. And I think he's right there, Benny. The pants didn't seem to be as
Not as
blowing
intense
much.
as last year.
Loves getting his pants off when we come to Nairne Oval, Jaden. He must have some real love for the ground. But must say the ground in very good conditions, because some heavy rain. In fact, some areas have been about 75 mil during the week, just to give you a sign of how much rain we've had up here in the Adelaide Hills. But the Nairne ground, certainly in very good condition, as Hahndorf have
Good work, Jaden.
split up. Good work, Jaden has just returned.
Not as intense as last year. What are your thoughts? Is it died off a bit? Out directly
Kicking
in
into the
front,
wind, though.
but he is kicking right into the teeth of the
Leading
breeze.
goal kicker Benny with 21.
So Ben Salt, this would be huge for the Magpies. Gives it everything he's got. That's gone through for a goal. That is massive. Left footer.
Generous run up he's got here too. Just 3 minutes later, as we flick back to live action now. So all in readiness for the starters. The second term of the 2023 Division 1 Hills Football League Courier Cup. Your caller is Benny Goldfinch.
All right, let's see how the Rams go this quarter. As Jaden said, not as intense the breeze at the moment. The winds might have died off there. So if the Rams can capitalise early on, get some momentum. They lead at the moment by 3 points thanks to that late goal, but the Magpies with a chance. Smack bang in the middle of Qube Logistics Oval is the skipper Sam Williams, who started the match well along with Sam Hayden. Kicks the ball forward. High leaping, good fist though for the Rams. Look, I think it was Lockie May opposed to Luke Roberts. Good work. Tripodi trying to shovel the handball out. Here's a chance for the Rams on the counter-attack, because it'll be a free kick to Lockie May, who started well.
Just go around the grounds for Murdoch Insurance Brokers, who are assisting us this afternoon over at the Summit, just over their range here. Benny, Mount Barker didn't score, and Onka Valley 1-2 at quarter time.
So Hopgood kicks the ball forward. Braden Hopgood, long kick with the breeze. Has it got the carry over the back? Oh, free kick though for the Magpies, directly in front for a push out.
There was like Cooper Hoff there was trying to take advantage to get the goal, but now he has to go and fetch his own ball because the umpire said bring it back.
Maybe Jesse Landers, I think, is it? No? Yes, the big man. Just crossing over from Urada districts. So straight out in front here, boys. Has kicked 6 for the season, so he knows where they are.
So Landers kicks third goal of the Courier Cup final when they get back in front by 3 points. 2 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Sponsors for the Rams today: Closey Supermarkets, Qube Logistics, Salute, Gage Road Brewery, and for Hahndorf. Get to that shortly because we're just looking at Landers' goal. Hills Football sponsors, of course, Pistols, Filming Footy, Sports Interactive, Dartfish, HFL sponsors, Police Credit Union, West End, Closey Supermarket, Sports Power, Sharon Courier, Rossdale Homes, Sports Centre and Think Road Safety. So back in the middle, Daniel Roberts doing the ruck work, Troy Parker Bors in there, along with Adam Trenorton, Sam Williams. It'll be Big Brock Knott versus Roberts. Roberts went early, got it to Sam Williams. Great work to Trenorton. They practiced that a lot, obviously. Kick half forward line for it, and it's a chance here for the Rams through Lockie Cross.
So Cross goes across the ground. Gives that to a teammate there.
Willis.
Could be Willis. What you talk about, Willis?
Oh.
Some further afield, but smothered kick. Smith's trying to chase it down, but out over the boundary line. So good crowd in the house. You can see packed car park. Why not? As we said, started the second half of the home and away season here in the Hills Football League Division 1, and of course Courier Cup final. So the Courier Cup and the pennant, and $500 up for the winner of this game. And of course, outright favouritism you suggest for the main prize at the end of the year. So throw in, Landers over the top, ball bouncing, Greenbow back in the side, goes to ground, overcooked it, Cross's handball was smothered, goes back in again, Lockie Cross. He's got assistance there from a teammate. I think it might have been Howell. So once again the ball held up. So dangerous position here for Nairne. They wouldn't want to concede another goal so early in this quarter. Trying to clear it was not. Kicked
That's
out
a goal.
and that's just
Cooper Hoff zips
Cooper
that.
Hoff has
Provides a lot of energy into this forward line for the Magpies. Great goal. Last year's leading goal kicker for Hahndorf. Into the action, Jaden. Great goal.
Yeah, great goal there by Cooper Hoff. So the kick's 6-3 in favour of Hahndorf and 4 inside 50 to zilch. So well done to Hahndorf on that occasion, and Cooper Hoff, bit of a goal sneak there. So well done to him. And Nairne were actually up at quarter time, and it's actually the first time since 2015 that Hahndorf haven't led at quarter time in the Courier Cup final. So there you go.
I'll tell you what, this is a bit ominous now for the Rams, because Hahndorf took a whole term to kick 2 goals the last term, and here 4 minutes in they've got 2 on the board, and looking ominous here to race away with control of the game as they control the wind in this quarter. Big Daniel Roberts just a bit slow to get up. Oh, looks like he's a little bit groggy there. Proppy, the big man, as we said, making his first appearance since round 4. But the big man, as he does, picks himself up, contests the ruck. Ball comes down and follows up well, but we'll just keep an eye on Big Dan. You can see the right of the screen still looks a little bit groggy from that knock.
Yeah. I'm just keeping an eye on him. Darst just going up, seeing how he is. Former teammates, premiership teammates. He's opposed to Brock Knott at the moment outside the contest here. So here's a chance for Swiderski. Eyes are darting along the wing, outer side wing. Kicks it towards half forward line. Darst against Joel Leake. Kicked out towards the half forward line for the Magpies. Went through Lockie Cross. Cooper Hoff off the ground. Tried a little bit of magic. Didn't quite come off as Sheets takes the kick. Got to be patient here, the Rams. Waterman. He in turn goes to the half back flank. Finds Greenbank. Went around his opponent there in Xander. Kick in the middle of the ground. Dangerous. Troy Parker Bors takes the mark with the helmet on. The ball for the Magpies. Will kick the ball forward for the Pies once again.
So ball comes to the goal front. Here's a chance for Powell. Couldn't handle the ball cleanly. Gets assistance to a teammate. Ball comes back here to the Wimpress. Round the corner against his big betting. Puts up towards her again. Haven't seen much of Darst so far in the game, but good defensive spot there for the Pies through the agency of Joel Parker Bors. Puts the ball over the boundary line. So
Good little couple of minutes though for the Rams, Pistols and Jaden there.
Yeah, I think they just want to tidy up their use of the ball kicking into the breeze, whether they go for the short pass, the possession style of game. Comes out the knot, uncontested, takes the ball, trying to get through there. A teammate goes to ground under pressure. But as you said, trying to get clear with the ball, this Hahndorf machine knows so well how to lock up a side with their pressure, Benny.
So the ball on the wing, Arnold attacking it along with Archer Connolly. Could have been held on to. Meantime, Magpies go through it through Sam Williams. I think he got the ball from Sam Hayden. Meantime, it's in the forward line. Here's Cooper Hoff. Dangerous in these situations. It's gone to the right. That's a minor score. He's peppering at the moment, Jaden. Cooper Hoff.
Yeah, he sure is. So scored his first, obviously, Courier Cup final goal last year against Lowerthal. So be very interesting to see what Schmidt does here for Nairne, as they've had 8 kicks and Hahndorf had 11 with 6 inside 50-0.
Because Qube Hoff's uncle Bronte Hoff would be looking anxiously as the president of Nairne-Bremer United, and stick around, we'll have him at a half-time interval as the ball kicked out there over the back of the pack. First get there's Greenbank, grabs the ball, he's got support here from our man in Drew, goes outside the boot, but effectively finds big Das Hourigan, so the big froth with the ball passes it back up here to Arnold. This is better position football by the Rams. Arnold swings onto the right, centres the ball. Good fist away there, but intercepted once again by Greenbank, who rang on Greenbank. Taken high there, good tackle applied on him. I think that was Babbage. So once again, umpire Williams will come in and ball it up.
Here's a chance for the Rams. Oh, good tackle on Troy Parker-Bors. Jens shovels it out. Jamie Drew with a fierce tackle. That's a free kick, is it? No, umpire thought it was going to Greenbank. Just fell out of that contents. So, Roberts, 2 big men versus not. Good work, Joel Parker-Bors. Just managed to get a handball away. Here's Xander. Good attack on the ball by Lockie Cross. Opens it up for a chance for the Rams. But Troy Parker-Bors kicks the ball out towards the interchange wing. A little bit of push and shove behind play here between Arnold and Troy Parker-Bors. Sheets betting. Good little period here for the Rams. Can they make the most of it? Sheets kicks the ball in the middle of the ground. Going up there, almost the mark. Trey Willis. And the umpire in the rain jacket lets it go. Ball pops out. There's a mark here for the Rams, centre half back.
So Smith with the ball. Goes out wide here. Off hands taken by the goat Perling. Puts it back from whence it came. Oh, nearly a good mark there to the man. Ball comes out there. Around the corner, kicked by Daniel Xander. Bouncing ball. First get there is betting. He's under a lot of pressure. Gets it back to Cross. He's got time to steady. Uses his pace to get out of trouble. Picks up the line towards Powell. Benny flies off hands. Backed up there.
Good work there, Rams.
Yep, ball finally comes out here. It looks like that was Wimpress. Puts the ball forward. Bouncing ball. Met there. Through. Bit of push and shove of Parker bowls off the ball. Meanwhile, ball comes back out here. Handball away from Trenorden, I think it was. Intercepted, comes back to the Llewellyn. His handball is smothered. Finally get it clear cricket pitch area. Going to ground there was Trey Willis. Tough footy at the moment in the centre of the ground. Good pressure applied by young Llewellyn. Great tackle applied by Powell. Going to ground there. Was Willis right on the cricket pitch area. Certainly no weather for cricket at the moment, I tell you, here in the Adelaide Hills. As the van rocking around in the breeze, and umpire Williams will come in and ball it up.
Yep, hot football in wintry conditions, that's for sure. The Rams cracking in, 10 points down, kicking into the breeze here. Purling around the contest, sliding there with Wimpress. Handball from Xander. Gets it to Joel Parker-Bors, kicks it the ball the half-forward line. Just a player in the middle of the ground, just putting their shoe back on. I think it's Ben Powell by the looks of it. Meantime, the Rams looking to clear the ball through Nick Jensch. Low kick out towards the boundary line. In fact, that's gone out of bounds. So that'll be a free kick to the Rams through Hopgood, in Dylan Hopgood. He goes inside, or half-forward line for the Magpies. Rams trying to mop up here. Dangerous position. Xavier Parker-Bors kicked the first goal of the Courier Cup final. And looks like the ball is eventually going to be locked up. Umpire letting it go today. And says, I'll have it. Half-forward line for the Pies.
Just repeating for Murdoch and Shorts. Brokers quarter-time score. Onka Valley 1-2, leading Mount Barker yet to score over at the Summit. So umpire balls it up. Out here, Hopgood getting involved. Also Arnold getting involved. Nick Jensch there. Hands and knees stuff there for the Rams. Here's Wimpress. He's collared there. Good tackle applied on him through the agency of James Tripodi, the former Pie Premiership captain, back in the side this year. Ball comes down again. Big Brock Knott finally gets a clear boot away up in the air. All Magpies in defence. So here's a chance for Perling. He's dispossessed. Got assistance there from Braden Hopgood. Close to the line. Here's Hayden. Close to the boundary line. The Academy boy watching in anticipation. Ball stays alive. In fact, it's a free kick going to Jamie Taylor here, the former Old Iggy's player this year with the Rams.
So Taylor just around from Nairne's interchange bench. They're currently trailed by 10 points, 12-minute gone, second quarter, Courier Cup final for 2023 from Qube Logistics Oval in Nairne. And it's been a pretty good quarter here for the Rams, even though they've conceded a couple of goals early on. Good signs. If they can get one into the win, it'll be a great term. But plenty of time to play out. Ball spills out. Here's a chance for Wimpress. Over to Arnold. He'll kick the ball into 50 or half forward line. Sets Willis a bit of an assignment. Good smother there by the goat Perling. Good in those conditions. Williams. Oh, great tackle there. Rams are on here. Wimpress kick inside 50. Got to go at it. Landers hacks the ball off the ground. That'll be last touch. Rams will go forward once again. Good signs at the moment for the Rams.
Great tackle by Dalen Howe there. Number 32 running down, as you said, draw to error. Landers is clearance. So here's a chance now for Arnold, Damon Arnold, former Unley Jets boy. So nurses the ball up towards the man we just spoke about, Dalen Howe. Goes to ground under pressure there from Babbage.
Edging the ball forward.
Yep, so in the Sean Tate bar terrace pocket. Of course, the great man, Sean Tate, Australian fast bowler, home club here in the summer season. So, throw in.
Good boundary throw in.
Yeah, it was. Not over the back, got it down towards Trey. Willis tracks the ball in front of him, gets handball at the back here towards Smith. He's wrapped up in a strong tackle applied there. No real prior by Xavier Parker-Boss.
These are the situations that Nick Yench usually likes, Pistols and Jaden, just around this contest here.
So here's Greenback, shoved his way through. Kick is deflected. Lurking there like bees over a honeypot. The players here trying to get that ball. Locked in there, Sam Hayden at the bottom of the pack, and the umpire will come in and ball up. We've gone 13.5 minutes, 10-point lead to the Magpies in the Courier Cup final, coming to you live on Filming Footy through the quarter ball.
Oh, here's Damon Arnold, meantime, swings the ball dangerously inside 50. Good spoil there by Leake. Ball hits the deck. Here's a chance. Handball out. Oh, just trying to get the foot to boot there. Didn't quite connect with Jamie Taylor and allows Hahndorf to clear the ball in the middle of the ground. Dangerous position. Rams desperately trying to stop Hahndorf from kicking the ball forward. Well, it's come off here. Ben Salt gets it to Cooper Hoff. Got to hold the tackle. Umpire lets it go. Here's Nick Yench. Swings the ball on the left out towards Damon Arnold. Good attack on the ball. The Rams looking to kick a goal here. Sheets drops the mark. Opens a chance for Hahndorf. Costly mistake. Salt trying to handball over the top. The Rams, though, should be able to move the ball out here to half-back flank through Nick Yench.
Yeah, touch of the fumbles in these conditions with blowy and also drizzle, so difficult for the players. Sam Hayden, pressure applied to him by Arnold. But a couple of drops, vital marks there, perhaps chest on the day like today, get the body behind it. And as we say, appreciate the ball probably taking on the proportions of a cake of soap at the moment, but it is Winter Football and Hills. Meanwhile, looks like a ruck infringement has been given away by Landers, so it's the big skipper, the big man. Best on ground in our coverage last week, but
similar conditions to last week.
The wind has caught the ball and taken it over the bad line in the interchange area, so resultant free kick will go to the Magpies through Jack Kleeman.
Yep, just near Hahndorf's interchange bench. Matt Golding got the beanie on, the shorts on. He's got it all conditions covered there. Jesse Landers, that's a free kick. Umpire's seen it that way.
Yeah, you got to play smart football in these conditions, don't you, Benny? And the 1%ers pay off.
Not gets it to Yench, kicks it to half forward line. That's good marking on the chest Pistols. You talked about it. Little Wayne Carey sort of stuff there from Archer Connolly, taking it on the chest. Jamie Drew just bursting into the action, looking for the hands. Archer Connolly, well, you're best to kick it now. Water-Eye's gone. Great pressure from the Magpies. Hopgood, the vice captain, earns a free kick.
It's just as when that free kick they had before, the Hahndorf player running through the yardage, the protected area. But anyway, taken across here, as you said, Hopgood goes out wide.
Beautiful kick.
He's got a couple of pies out here. One of them is Matthew Yench. You know, he'll do something with the ball as he does. Picks out Trenorden, who wastes no time, gets onto the run there, a teammate in Tripodi, plenty of experience there. Ends up with the hand of past premiership player Tommy Babbage, who's played a few seasons over in York Peninsula.
Yeah, and he kicks the ball inside 50. After a period of Nairne having the ball around this area, it's now in attacking 50 for the Magpies. They're usually good in these positions. And umpire's called a free kick here, and it's a free kick for Hahndorf.
Yeah, you look on the Lockie May's face here, just what?
Frustration there for the Rams. They had the ball up this end of the ground for a period of time, and here's a chance for premiership captain back in 2016 and 2015, James Tripodi, to kick a goal for Hahndorf. Their third for the term. Makes no mistake, that's big. extends the lead in the Courier Cup final. Hahndorf 5-1, I should say. Nairne-Bremer United 2-3. Jaden, we've gone 17 minutes in the second term.
Yeah, you're right, Goldie. Nairn did have it up this end of the ground, but just couldn't capitalise. They've had the most kicks of the game, 32 of the quarter, 32 to 28, and also of the game as well, 65 to 57. But the inside 50s, 13 to 14 in favour of Hahndorf. So be interesting to see if they can beat Nairn's inside 50 count of the first quarter, which was 17. So marks 10 to 3 in favour of Nairn as well. So they're winning some of the stats. Nairn just can't capitalise on the scoreboard, which Hahndorf have just done.
Yep, so Nairn still camped on a quarter-time score of 2-3. Hahndorf have added 3 goals, 1 this term, so certainly have taken the ascendancy, as we're just waiting for the academy boy to retrieve the ball, Benny. Looks like it might be wedged under a car or something. So is there a spare football available? Perhaps the president here going to retrieve one. As the padding has blown off the goalpost here.
Still happening.
We can't get a shot at it, but the goalposts have got to hold the game up because it's not safe, you'd think. As the padding has been blown off the
I reckon
goalpost.
that's our half-time man.
And we've had a yellow ball replaced with a red ball, so I don't know if that's particularly smart given the conditions. Surely there's a second yellow ball, Benny. So just throws another
Where is the footy?
equation. No, I think it's wedged under a car. Maybe one of those utes behind the...
Oh, dedication. Here we go. The academy boys found
boy,
it.
beyond the call of duty, has retrieved the ball. Perhaps someone won the souvenir at...
So Jaden, yeah, what do what do the Rams need to do over the next 5 odd minutes to stay in this contest heading into half time?
I think it's really important. They just need to get the ball out this side, the end of the ground, and just lock it in. I know it's really hard with the wind advantage towards Hahndorf, but they just really got to lock it in and get the centre clearance in this contest, guys.
So Daniel Roberts gets the ball down. His chance for Powell. Gives the run through of a teammate Dan Wardman. Flicks it through. Those two have combined well over the years. But meanwhile, intercept here. Parker Boz of the Joel variety puts the ball forward. Close again. So the Magpies starting to pepper the goals towards the end of this term. 19 minutes gone. Another minor score. So just stretches their lead out to 11 points, I think it is, Jaden. 4-2, just waiting for the scoreboard here to change. So ball
Pretty
out
sure
wide.
it's 5-2.
Comes back in here. Yeah, you're
5-2.
quite right, 5-2, yeah. So Iron Mike, I don't know what he's doing. He's pressing the buttons for the scoreboard, but definitely is 5-2 playing 2-3 at the moment. Pack situation there, so the umpire coming and balled up. So once again, ruck duel.
Yep,
Not
5-2.
Catch Roberts brings the ball down.
Maybe
At the
yeah,
back door there, good
maybe
work
he's
by
having a
Howe,
sleep.
across the dangerous in the corridor, but a good mark taken there for Nairn by Josh Freeman.
Yep.
Second year with the club from Kapunda. Coughs
So-
it up a bit. There's a chance here for the Magpies, but once again a mark taken.
Yep, kick out towards the half-back flank. Maybe Mike's taking a bit of a nap. Pop over pass. Llewellyn goes to Lockie May, just near Sam Hayden's positioning. Nairn haven't kicked a goal this quarter. Kick out towards the breeze. Oh, the wind. Here's a chance. Pop over pass. Sliding in there's Willis. Gone out of bounds. 21 minutes gone. Rams got to hold tough here. Potentially kick a goal. Braden Hopgood, meantime, for the Magpies. Kicks it towards the half-forward line. Goes through a few hands there. Rams sliding in. Free kick. Half-back flank. I think it's Lockie May once again, is it?
Yep.
He's been good today, Lockie May, in that defensive line for the Rams. Jamie Drew presenting here. He might be the target. He is. Troy Parker-Bowles will crash in along with Drew. Drew brought it to the ground level. Wimpress tried to get a handball out, but Troy Parker-Bowles gets it onto Trenorton, and the Magpies go forward once again.
High kick forward numbers here, taken around the corner by Salt, the dangerous man.
Oh, wow. That's
Bounce, and
sensational.
umpire Neville Clark right in the middle was nearly cleaned up by the ball, so no doubt that is a goal as he signals, making sure he doesn't get the frostbite this afternoon.
Great goal.
So Salt, the opportunity to see here, just grabs it one step, bang. Umpire Clark finally have to get the hands out of the pocket. Perhaps got the hand warmers in the pockets, I'd suggest. So Salt with his second goal of the game has just stretched this advantage for the Pies, Jaden J.
Yeah, so well done to Sol, and that's his 9th Courier Cup final goal as well. So well done to Ben, and Hahndorf are just sort of cruising along a little bit here at the moment.
We've seen they've played in the last 8 at least. He'd have a...
So bang in the middle. Ben Salt just having a bit of a breather now. Kick towards the half-forward line. Rams through Yench. Tried to get it out. Sliding in there. Here's a chance. Good tackle. That's Dylan Hopgood. Earns a free kick. So Hopgood looking to retrieve the ball here to move the Magpies forward once again. Some tall timber down there. Looks like Yench just giving him some advice, or is he looking for the handball here, Matt Yench? He'd be looking for the give and go here. Just eases around the back door there, but here's a chance for Hopgood from half forward line. Distance shouldn't be an issue, should it? Well, he kicks it into the pocket with a bit of a wedge shot. That's a good mark. Taken by Powell.
So Benny Powell, last line of defence, because Sturt reserves premiership player last year. Dual best and fairest here at the Rams as he's returned home this season. Puts the ball high, you can see the wind catch it, so it's going to set up there. 1 grab, 2 grab. Mark not paid there to Hopgood. Braden variety follows up. Chain of handballs comes out the purling, but in the meantime, was it a legal disposal? Perhaps it was a free kick to the Rams through the agent of Willis. Gives it off there to the Prince of Salem in Nick Yeds. Puts it up. Leak over the top. Controls the ball well as he came down. Finally picked up by Hurrigan. Gives it back to a teammate there close to the boundary line.
Played well, Joel Leake.
He has indeed. He's got the tough job on the man who's kicked 47 goals for the season.
Trenorden, meantime, one of the male medal front runners halfway through the season. Kicks it towards the half-forward line. Ball hits the deck. Half-forward line for the Magpies. Looking for another one. Jesse Landers tried to pick it up. Here's a chance for the Rams on the counter-attack. The old 1-2 is cut off there. Good interception. Still trying to clear the ball as the Rams. Good pressure from the Magpies. Here's a chance, though. Yeah. Is it? Advantage pays Arnold. Pop over past to Wimpress. Got to make the most of this. Wimpress throws the ball on the boot. This will be Jamie Drew trying to fist the ball forward against Yench. Yench gets it on to Sam Williams cleverly. Great work from Jamie Drew holding the ball up half-forward line, as Jaden talks about. That's what you got to do.
Yeah, great effort there. 1 on 3, actually, because the rest of the forwards caught forward. So Jamie Drew, very good work to hold the ball and just give an opportunity here, perhaps in the last minutes of this quarter. Here's a chance. Kick forward with a clear. Darcy Hurrigan lets it go. Bounce match. Darce grabs it. Can he get his boot? The ball.
Oh, great
was
team
it taken
tackling.
high? Oh, holding the ball, and the man crowd not liking that one as Darce perhaps manhandled, but resultant free kick will go to Hopgood right on the last line of defence.
Ooh, Jamie Drew I thought was going to smother it there. Darce just on his haunches at the moment. As Lockie May shovels it out, tried to get it to Arnold. Hopefully he hasn't hurt his shoulder there, old Darce. Seems like he's all right. Boundary throw in, just near the beautiful gum tree here. Qube Logistics Oval in Nairne. Rams trailing by 4 goals. Need to get a goal here late in this second term of the Currie Cup final. Williams tries to shovel it out. He does to Trenorden. Ricocheted off the back end of Knott. Here's a chance for the Rams through Wimpress. Shovels the ball out. Arnold, I think it is. Swinging ball towards Hurrigan versus 3 Magpies.
Oh, well done, Llewellyn.
Great work from Llewellyn.
Stood his ground against a couple of Magpies running. The young man done his 10th A-grade game, Benny, and held it in again. So here's an opportunity.
A goal here would be good, big for the Rams.
So about 20, 25 metres out from the goal. Knott, Roberts, ruck work. Tough pack there, trying to break through. The ball. Rams held up there. So umpire Andrews comes in again. So Rams, perhaps one of their last chance, comes to that young man, Llewellyn. Body over the ball there, dispossessed, goes back over the top. Once again held in. So still just 25 metre radius they're working the ball in a minute, but as you see, coming out to 26 minutes, and you think that perhaps not much time left, so if I can stag one on the shadows of half time will be very handy for the Rams. I don't think it's going to happen. As Hayden gets the ball out nicely, bouncing ball. First to get there is Tripodi, turns it, picks it and uses it well, gives it back to Hayden.
He's been great, hasn't he?
Yep.
Good first half. So Sam Hayden kicks the ball to the half-forward line for the Magpies. Pack forms. The late one here would be costly for the Rams. Player down behind play, slowly getting to his feet, is he, for the Rams?
Yeah, young Howie might be off to the chiropractor at half-time.
So meantime, the Rams through Lockie May, who's been good as well. So 4-goal deficit at half-time for the Rams. Not all lost at the moment. they're going to be kicking with the breeze here in the third term. They need a big term, Jaden.
They
Score a goal in that quarter. 4 goals to the Magpies through Landers, Tripodi and Salt. JJ with his thought at half time.
Yeah, they do need a big quarter in the third quarter. But looking at the second term, Benny, 44 kicks to 38. So Nairne won that stat. 27 handballs to 16. Nairne also won that stat. 14 marks to 5. The Rams also won that stat. But the stat that Hahndorf won was inside 50s, obviously. 21 to 6. So that was inside 50s, and they eclipsed Nairne's total of inside 50s to 17. So 4 the differential there. 4 in 50s differential for the first term to second term. So be very interesting to see if Nairne can eclipse that and most importantly eclipse the scoreboard.
So there you can see the scores at half time. Entertaining game. Nairne held scoreless in that term, but as I said, in the context of this game with the wind advantage, you'd suggest a couple of quick goals on resumption of play, and they're right back into this Courier Cup final, the 40th Courier Cup, Division 1 here in the Adelaide Hills. Nairne going for their, Hahndorf going for their 9th successive win in the trophy, so as we're going to be doing
A few comments. Andy Duncan, go Rams. Rob Wild, great commentary, guys. Cheers from Wildy in Richmond in Queensland. Only 32 degrees at the moment.
Well, as long
Only
as
a Wildy.
as long as he's keeping his fluids up, which no doubt Robbie Wild will be.
And I'll just see if there's any other comments here.
We'll just give you a half time. Must be a wind factor, which would be hard to believe out at the summit, Benny.
1-3 to 1-4, isn't it?
Yeah, 1-3 to 1-4. So Onka Valley only scoring 2 points and Mounts 1 at 3. So 2 goal half there at the summit. So I tell you what, every time we come to Nairne, I tell you what, it gets windy and whatever, I don't know. But the man who makes it all happen out here has just joined us, the astute president of Nairne-Bremer United Footy Club, Bronte Hoff. Bronte, thanks for joining us on the Call to Wild again, mate.
No, my pleasure, Pistols. How are you, mate?
Yeah, I'm very well. Yourself, a man who does everything. I notice just out there retrieving the batting off the goalpost, which was blowing away. Just all the things you've got to put up with here on the day.
Might have ended up in Brakunga, mate. I thought I'd better get to it. So
yeah. So as we said, one thing you can't organise is the weather. Unfortunately, last year grand final day, of course, which has been well documented, and then of course today a big game for you, Courier Cup final, first one in Division 1 ranks, and
weather's terrible, but it is what it is. Look, we've had so far so good, mate. We've had 4 wins from 4 games, and not taking our opportunities at the moment. We're, I think Hahndorf just that class above, but the guys are having a crack. So
well, the fact in passages of play, you don't look out of your depth.
No.
It's just the ball use, particularly going into the win. Hahndorf are very good in that first term.
Absolutely.
Nairne with their chances here, but Dale will get them. Dale Eichner, the coach, will get them and refocus them during the break, and they're certainly not out of this.
No, look, and Daisy's done a great job. So he's 6 months into 8 months into the reins, and he's teaching the young Rams how he wants to play, which is a different style from the last few years. So so far so good, mate. We're sitting second, so hopefully they can battle it out and put up a good fight in the second half.
Now, second year in your presidency, of course you were president of the club previously. Went away, as footy clubs do, they wear out good people. Went away, had a little bit of a refreshing break, back into the fold again. So you've got to be pretty rapt at this stage of the season, bearing the result of today, what you and the club have achieved this season. You've actually showed you should be in Div 1 and seriously contending for what will be an historic occasion, playing your first Division 1 finals.
Yeah, look, if we've set ourselves up to play finals, that was the goal. Ideally, we want to be top 3, so we give ourselves a good chance to do that. And look, I mean, I actually don't know what to say. We've had a really strong start of the year, but this has been a thing that's been building for a long time.
Yeah. Even
when we're in Div 2, we put the foundations down of what we wanted to try and do. And it's starting to bear fruit now, so it is fantastic, and we've just got a great we have a fantastic group, fantastic volunteer base, so makes my life pretty easy.
I was going to say, Bon, it's not like you to be don't know what to say because it's all about you being the president, the man who pulls the levers, puts it all in action, the Ram Express, you know, the head of the Ramley, as we like to refer to, Andy. But just seriously, Nairne, just as the community, because Nairne, one of the biggest growing communities within the Adelaide Hills region, love their footy. You only have to look at the crowd here today, and just the support you get through your very good junior support that you have, and the community support, and also one of the great initiatives you've done this year. We had it on our Huddle radio show on 88.9 FM on Lofty. The wellbeing management system you put in place, and also Scott Willis coming on board as your director in that sort of situation. Just take us a bit through that.
I was probably the second half of last year, probably the last third. I actually said to Scott, this is what we need to do. I got a lot of time for Scott. I think his intentions are real and true, and he's got training in the side. And I mean, it's hard when you're all volunteers to set these sort of things up, but when you got someone who's got a passion in it. He wanted to coach. I was saying, don't coach, do this. It's very important. He was disappointed that he wasn't coaching, but he's done an amazing job considering the first 3-4 months he spent his time in Cairns because his stepson did a fair job on himself. Thank God, and it's great that he's fine after the fall. But Scotty's done a great job there, and it's something that we want to build from now. And this is what we're going to do. So it's not a 1 year, a 2 year thing. It's going to be a thing that we'll do for forever in a day. So,
and sadly for those watching, well, not just in Adelaide Hills but throughout Australia on our live worldwide stream, the fact is it's not just a sporting type of thing. It's a community situation, isn't it? And
100%.
And speaking of the devil, well, your ears must have been burning as we were actually joined himself, Scotty Willis. Scotty, good to talk to you again. Welcome into the Call to Wild.
Oh, g'day boys, how are you?
Now, we're just talking about the setting up of the wellbeing management situation. How's it going? Because we spoke to you earlier in the year on the Huddle, but now it's sort of been put in place. How's it all been going?
Really good. We've obviously just had a tackle your feelings session this week with all the coaches and a few support staff. That was really well received on Wednesday night. We've got the breakthrough. You can see the beanie there, the breakthrough mental health round coming up against Lobethal in 2 games' time. We've sort of partnered with Lobethal a little bit there, and they're also part of the breakthrough mental health round. We'll have some armbands at that game and have lots of good conversation about mental health and get that conversation continuing on. And we've also hoping to have Headspace, a local group that look after young people from 12 to 25 that will be here on the day as well, handing out and giving some information. So, we're doing lots of work. It's been really good.
So obviously through the footy club, Bron, it's had an impact in the community as a whole, what you're doing here. Because they've said footy clubs are not just places to come and play footy and socialise and everything, but it can be the heartbeat of a community, and certainly what you're doing here is a brilliant initiative. Yeah,
I mean, it's something we've identified a while ago. As I said, he's got it up last year, but and it's not just the mental health. There's challenges in society and in footy clubs. Footy clubs is where people want to go to feel safe or to get away from their challenges and their problems. So for us to do this, if we can develop not just players but develop our people, was going to hold us in good stead to be a very good club, a very strong club, very proud club. So that's what we're trying to do. And so far, I think started off quite nicely, Scotty.
Yeah, absolutely. And even, we're working with our junior leaders around the place and our leaders across the club. I've just had our under-14 captains come into the rooms and meet with the seniors. And it's not only about, identifying mental health and mental health problems, it's about strengthening young people as well. And I guess building that resilience in them and grow our leadership throughout the club as well. So it's looking at both sides, helping people out and also setting them up for a really good, bright future.
Hey, you must be pretty proud collectively, you guys, and all, obviously, as you said, the Legion of workers at the Nairne-Bremer United Football Club have, what you've achieved of the club, like going back over the last 10 years in Div 2 or Country Division, second tier competition, then finally won a flag, then made the decision we want to be in the top tier competition of Division 1.
Yep.
Have made that step up, and you did it very well measuredly. You did it, you know, you didn't jump in. You sort of measured yourself and when the time was right to come up. And what you've achieved now 5 seasons into it, and you can seriously say you are one of the leading clubs. Starting to get the results on the field, but also what you're doing off field with this program and other things that you do.
Well, it was 21 years ago, I reckon we went down, 21 years ago. I was playing footy
After
in our
40
last
losses.
Yeah, I'm a B grade hack. I was playing A grade in the last year of Div 1, and we were a basket case, so we were really struggling, and we had ambitions to come straight back up, but sometimes you need to take check of who you are and where you're actually at, and it took us a while to do that, but we put things in place to enable us to develop. And look, we believe, I've said it before on this show, you know, we've taken the leaf out of what Hahndorf's done. They're probably the measuring stick, they do it very well. And we're very fortunate that we're in a growing region, so if we can develop our juniors, identify some of the guys that we need to bring in to fill the holes, we think we'll be in a good spot. So.
And just before you go, because the teams will come out, just hold up that beanie for us so Celeste can get a shot of it.
Breakthrough.
The breakthrough beanie. And where are they available?
They're available at the bar.
At the bar at the Nairne Footy Club, or
absolutely.
anywhere else, or other clubs throughout the hills? Or
I think there's a few places out there. We're going to have them at the bar.
Get online to your website.
Get online. You can jump onto the Breakthrough Mental Health Round, and you can donate some money there too to help out mental health through sport.
Yeah, fantastic. As we see you modelling very well there. Just turn your head around. Look at that.
Look at that. Hey, head for radio.
Absolutely, yeah, I get told that all the time, so I know where you're coming from. I must say, fantastic work too, done with your Indigenous jumper. It looks very impressive, but like it's not a muddy day, because the white design mightn't have been the right way to go. Back in the old Nairne days, perhaps.
Well, we've got Life Members Day today, and it's all talk about that, so the guys are saying, wow, imagine this 20 years ago. Right. So, my brother and Bluey High of Oval Committee done a great job, so we're very happy with where we're at.
All right, guys, thank you very much for joining us. All the best with the management program. You're on the great, the right track and very innovative, and hopefully a lot of other Hills football clubs get on board of what one of the newer clubs, I could say, in Division 1, what you're setting, that you're the pacemakers in something that's very important in the community. So thanks for joining us to discuss this.
Thanks, Pistols.
Thank you, Pistols.
Righto, we're underway here in the second half. Thanks to Bronte Hoff and Scott Willis there from the Nairne-Bremer United Football Club joining us during the half-time break for a important chat regarding the what's happening with the mental well-being program they are running here. So, 6-3 plays 2-3. I'll tell you something that hasn't improved is the weather here at the moment. But ball up Hahndorf into attack early in this second half to extend the lead. So ball in, ball comes to ground, taken there, going to ground, ball trundled out here. May getting it, goes backwards, getting involved once again is Salt. Parker Boz, ball comes out here to Smith, he's locked up in a tackle. So once again the umpire will come and ball it up. So, round the corner, clearing kick there through the edge to Lockie May, puts it out here, taken by Llewellyn, so the youngster, just in front of the Sean Tate Bar terraced area, just inside the forward 50 mark for Hahndorf. Elects to go centre the ball across back to May, so the old 1-2 there. So May out wide out here, towards a teammate there taking the mark. There over the top, I think that was Skwadetsky, gave it to Cross, who ran into a bit of trouble, gives it to Wimpers, who's even, Waterman, who's even in more trouble. As stepping out, no doubt, into the warmth for joining us again, Benny Goldfinch and Jaden J. Hill boys. So no doubt you were in the club rooms half-time in front of the heater.
Yes, absolutely. Pistols picked up a couple of spare AA batteries from a great person from the Rams there, so we should be all good with Jaden to take us through it at the end of the match, so that's fantastic. So in the meantime here, Rams need to get a wriggle on. 2-3, they trail Hahndorf 6-3 in the Courier Cup final for 2023.
What was the general vibe between the Rams supporters? Not out of it?
Oh no, good feel, isn't it, Jaden?
Yeah, it was good, yeah.
In the club rooms?
Yeah, nice and warm there too. So yes,
Oh, nice to bring back a couple of pies and little boys and savouries.
Meantime, Sam Hayden drives the ball.
Salesh and I are holding the fort, but
So Alicia's going real well over there. Really well, I should say.
look at him.
Meantime,
He rings
sorry?
us back in Kathmandu. It's that guy.
3 minutes gone, 24 points the margin. Rams with the ball on the wing. Here's a chance for Dalen Howe. He kicks the ball towards the half-forward line. Big pack, high fly there was Archer Connolly. He always presents nicely for the Rams. Congested situation. 9 degrees feels like 5. Is that right, Pistols?
Absolutely. Yep, 5.
Just the signal is dropping with each degree. No, we've got crystal clear signal here. James is doing a great job today under the shutter. So meantime, Rams go forward, half-forward line. Jamie Drew will be the crummer here. Tries to paddle it, looking for some support. Eventually goes his own way. Here's Wimpress. Tight in the pocket. Oh, he's missed. Ooh. But moving forward, though, the Rams here. Trail by 23 points. Wind has picked up here, Jaden. Just looking at the goal umpire's flags.
Yeah, definitely has picked up here. As Matt Yench is going to bring it out here for Hahndorf.
So we lost a padding during the second term with the wind off one of the posts, so hopefully that doesn't happen again. So Matty Yench kicks the ball high, as you'd expect, holding up in the breeze. Comes down, brought back in, clever little kick around the corner by May, bouncing ball. First to get there was Trey Willis. Oh, good pressure work there by Leake. Got the ball out to a teammate in Hayden, in turn gets it to another one. But in the meantime, the academy boy, James O'Leary, has ruled that was overstepped the boundary line. So
a few more comments coming in here. Liz Porter is enjoying the call. She says, go Hahndorf, enjoying Ben Salt's performance.
Very well, yes. 2 goals in a low-scoring battle. So just see
Timmy Glover's still having a good time out at Peak.
Might be a bit warmer out there, Timmy. The Ramsey brothers promotion, no doubt. Timmy will be
rivalry round, I think.
Rivalry round, is it? So, throw in. Roberts. Daniel Drew in front of him, took the ball, actually goes to ground.
Greg Dunning is calmed the Rams.
Ah, the big man, big spider, Dunning, yes. Ruck star of the pass for the mighty Rams. So great. Tell us where you are.
Yep, that's it.
How much warmer it is than 9 degrees, no doubt, where other people are watching, that's for sure.
You notice something there, Jaden?
Yeah, Jamie Drew just went down clutching his face, but I think he's all right.
Okay, well, he's going for this one, so he must be all right, Jaden. He's a remarkable recovery there as the ball forced forward. Diving over the top of it there was Arnold. Ball comes out here. Here's a chance. If he gets a clear shot, I think it was Waterman. Close to the goal line. Out over the lurking dangerous is Connolly, but through for a minor score. Adrian Muldoon racing between the posts like Usain Bolt. Signals 8 behind.
A few lights are on today. Just remember to...
Yes.
Well, someone's car's flicking up there. I think there'll be a few RAAs around or whatever you choose, right Lubmobile or whatever.
It's almost disco light.
Meantime, kick out for the Magpies. Goes towards the half-back flank area. Daniel Roberts in there. The big man not just shoveling his way forward.
Like a State of Origin last Wednesday night style. And mentioning the light, Benny, the light towers are now on, so I can...
Yep.
It's going to get progressively darker here because the shortest day, winter solstice during the week. Jaden, any stats on that?
Yes, I know. I did hear about that, Pistols. Leave that one to you, though.
So the Magpies go forward through Jaron Mail. Bit of a hack kick towards Swiderski. Out towards the boundary line.
Oh,
dangerous kick. Lockie cross sliding in. Opens it up for Cooper Hoff. He tries to soccer it to Salt. Rams defence under pressure. Here's Hoff once again. Clever. What will he do here? Oh, wow, what a goal.
You can see Składecki there just a little bit disappointed. But, yeah, fraught with danger, turning the ball back.
Especially with the dangerous Cooper Hoff. He points to his dad and his uncle. Both enjoying
a
beverage and maybe
Damien, the curator
salt
at
up
Adelaide
there.
Oval, and Bronte, who we just spoke
Salt
to.
chips.
So, yeah, you can see the squid. But anyway, luck of fortune in winter football. Percentages for mistakes becomes greater, that's for sure, in conditions like this. But Qube Hoff joins Salt as a multiple goal kicker for the Magpies. It's the wind just playing havoc again, so bear with us. Their vision at the moment. So ball come forward again. Here's a chance for Swedetsky leading the race for the ball as the drizzle returns once again. It looks like last touch free kick, so free kick to be taken here for Nairne. Nursing up the line is Howe, up the line, and finds a teammate there in Joshy Freeman, former Kapunda boy. His second year with the Rams, so drives it long on the right towards the wing area, half forward area. Pat Gavers, not was the target over the back there. Sweeping, it's the Hahndorf defence. Once again, tunnel ball style. Tackle applied there by Archer Connolly.
Conditions playing around with the antenna and our signal there. We're back.
So Ruckjewel, not wins it down to Conley, dispossessed as he tried to get rid of it. Handball over the top, really. His now for me. Powell races forward as the signal breaks up. The shots across the face, so through for a minor score. So as J&J said, Nairne at least after not scoring at all in the second term have raised 3 behind, so they're getting some scoreboard movement. J&J 2-6 play 7-3.
Yeah, sure are. So, yeah, 9 kicks each. So, deadlock in that stat. And 4 inside 50s to 2 in favour of the Rams, even though Hahndorf for 6 scoreboard more. So, be interesting to see as they go out here.
Yep, Matt Yench kicks the ball to the half-back flank. Ball hits the deck. Out towards the boundary line. Just hold it. Yep. Just do a bit of that for a while. It's right. I'm just talking to the man on top of the roof, just with the antenna. It's just swinging around.
Around the corner from Powell bounce ball. Benny Golfich does it
gone
all.
Out of bounds. So
Potato, technical advisor.
Be a boundary throw.
Coffee.
He does everything here.
Sorry, I'm actually trying to put a tent up there before the game. Pretty much doing it all, Benny.
Thanks to Anaconda.
We're trying to get a signal here.
And of course, thanks to Murdoch Insurance Brokers for their assistance in keeping the van anchored as we're attached to the back of the ute, save it blowing away. So there's a bit of rock and roll earlier in the days. You can see the rain starting to build down here now.
Yep, lights are on. Everyone's lighting up the oval here, with the car lights. So boundary throw-in inside 50 here for the Rams. Got to get a goal. Crucial. Here's Yench. There was Yench. Meantime, kick forward into the pocket. And it's gone out of bounds.
To give you the idea of the intensity of the wind we're putting up with the flagpoles, the club flagpoles are just for us. They're almost bending over with the four.
we?
Yeah, they've got to tape it on.
Are we on? We're live. Go Pistols.
Yeah, we're
Sorry
back
about
here.
it. Just got a bit of a blackout
Apologies,
here.
the blackout and the local blackout in the conditions here. So, as we said, pretty windy now as the rain's still continuing to bucket down here. Wind has lifted. The koalas have, there's about 20 drop bears at the foot of the tree. So,
Nothing's happened in terms of scoreboard
no,
pressure since
still
we've
as we
been
left
away.
you, 7-3.
It's like
plays
Waverley Park. We've got a
2-6.
blackout.
That's right. Yeah, but the goalposts are still there. But the padding have
Well, the
been blown
gabba.
off again. We can report that. So, meanwhile, play goes forward for Nairne. Desperate measures here as they try to push forward, but Hahndorf just probably continued Jaden J now to sit on this lead. 2-6 plays 7-3. So meanwhile, Benny Powell with a kick here for Nairne. He's going to kick from outside 50, Jaden. He's a beautiful kicker to football, so
Yeah, he
it wouldn't
is,
be silly
yeah.
to suggest he could actually make the difference, distance here.
Yeah, the State Reserves Premiership player. So.
Yes, last year, because as we said, dual best and fairest here at Nairne Rams in the past, returning this year. So we're right behind him as he sets on its way. It's going to come back, won't quite clear the line as we do have audio there marginally. And forced over line for a minor score. So Nairne have actually added 4 points this quarter, Jaden J. And Hahndorf virtually have taken the ball forward once with that very opportunist goal to Hoff.
Yes. Yeah, so Nairne now just, they lock it in there 50. Got the win advantage in this quarter, so contest here at the edge of the ground, and umpire Williams says ball it in.
It suggests they want to make hay. Well, the sun isn't shining, but make hay while the ball's 10 there in, Jaden, because they need to have something in the bank coming home, but they, as you said, the deficit they face at the moment. Meanwhile, ball taken forward, it's going to go back. So, Academy boy had to come right in, throw the ball in. That's the strength of the win. Ball in the centre square area. Fighting for the ball, trying to get it forward there. Plays just like a rolling rugby scrum. Once again, we apologise for our our visual break-up here. Not the perfect conditions to be playing football, but there's winter, I guess, as has been restored. Funnily enough, over the horizon there is blue sky, Jade. There's cattle grazing on the hill, but behind us it's looking a little bit from towards the city of Adelaide, where the weather's probably coming from. Not good at the moment. Ball comes out here. It's a chance around from Lockie Cross. High kick goes higher or a bit longer. Ball comes down there, gathered there for Nairne. Looks like it might be Nick Yates, maybe. No, sorry, Braden Willis. My apologies. They'll look the same when they're soaked, Jaden.
Yep.
So a ball up once again. Nairne desperately trying to push it forward. Ground level, I think it was Willis. Locked up there, finally getting his boot to ball. High kick, close to the boundary line. Llewellyn lurking, but ball over the boundary line here. Call the Wild coming here this afternoon from Qube Logistics Oval in Nairne. Adverse weather conditions, hail, snow, sleet, wind. We've got it all, Jaden.
Yes, the whole kit and caboodle, Pistol. So the ball's been balled in here. Bit of a scramble here at the moment. And no one now get a clean takeaway here. What can they do? I reckon that's how. Oh, he gets slung. Umpire says dangerous tackle, I believe, and a bit of push and shove here at the moment, Pistols.
Yeah, yep. Not appreciating that slinging motion there. But a Hahndorf player. But umpire,
I reckon it's a yellow card, I reckon.
He has issued a yellow card, is it?
Yep, so who's that to?
Well, it's going to be young Howe, who was the recipient of the sling, but doesn't appear anyone's been sent off.
Oh,
Maybe it's just indicating.
Yeah, so no yellow card, no.
To break things up, so it's young Dalen Howe. The ball was passed on back junior. He'll set the ball long. Pushes forward to forward 50. Pack sets himself, bouncing clear. Hahndorf just toe poke it forward. Locked in the pack there, going to ground there. Taken here by Waterman, he can't get it clear. Oh, there's been a free kick picked out by umpire Reece Williams. And I think it's going to go the way of the Nairne-Rams. Could be Kurt Waterman here.
Yeah, so
Waterman just on the edge of the 50-metre square. Arc, sorry. So opportunity here. Once again, if he gets onto it, goes out wide. He's got a player out here that he's aiming for. Over the back, I think that was Arnold. Toe poked around the corner. Once again, coming in there is Arnold. He goes to ground. This looks like visual contact has been made once again.
Yep.
Academy boys signalling, so we apologise
back.
once again for that's just a slight break in transmission as we've been.
No scores have been added though.
No, as we've been buffeted from pillar to post here. So Nairne pushing forward.
James is doing a great job out there.
19
Salish,
minutes. Yep.
sensational.
So ball up
good work, Benny.
once again. Attempted kick forward high, bouncing out and goes out of bounds. So it'll be brought back in here for
Well, everyone could take a little bit of a coffee break, Pistols, during that period.
Yep.
Now that we're back.
Sit by the fire, some cocoa. There you go.
So it looks like it's going to be Hopgood, I think, deep in defence. You see the headlights coming on, shining brightly.
Yep, so Hopgood. As you can see, quite a few cars with their lights on here at Qube Logistics Oval, exactly like last year's grand final. This time, though, Magpies in control, it appears, by 5 goals. So, betting, long kick into the forward line. Off hands, minus score.
I tell you what, Nairne really need a goal here. That might be obvious, but just to peg that margin back because they won't have the wind advantage in the last term.
So kick in here for Yench. Kicking into, most likely, as they have done all day, out towards this area. Rainbow's still out. Oh, high flyer there. Almost a mark. Ball hits the ground. Hayden, he's been good. Been a great team effort here from the Magpies in difficult conditions. This will be their potentially their 9th Courier Cup victory in a row. Pretty phenomenal effort. Balls around the area. Trenorton tackling. And, dangerous.
Almost
Hopefully
a
he's
chicken,
all right.
chicken wingy, yeah. Benny Judd style. Chris Judd style. Also, it could be their 15th overall out of the 40, Benny, so a pretty good strike rate here. Once again, we apologise.
No, we're right.
Here we are, we're back here. For how long? Keep everything crossed, fellas. The fingers, the toes. Ball comes out here. Chance for Nairne to go forward. Was that in the back? No, it's the umpire. Arnold battling well at level. Got it out to another teammate. Finally, hacked forward by the Magpies. Bouncy ball. Here's Powell, tries to attack it. Taken there by Hop. Good. Can he control it? The Dillon variety. Overruns it. Powell getting involved again. Picked up nice by Willis, who gave it to the run of May. Goes inside 50. Big Brock Knott puts up the Duke and puts the ball over the boundary line.
So, Jaden, how do we see it here? 22 minutes gone. Nairne-Bremer United 2-8, Hahndorf 7-3.
Yeah, like I said before, Goldie, definitely a goal will get Nairne-Bremer and most importantly the supporters up and about too. So a goal here would really put something into the game because they need to use the wind advantage as they won't have it in the last quarter.
25 points to margin. Boundary throw in. Academy boy brings it in a fair distance. Good throw in. Ben Powell slaps it on cleverly into space. Zander mopping up. Tried to get it to Trenorton. He's wrapped up in the tackle. So Rams edging their way forward. Pearling just outside the picture here. Barking instructions, telling his players where to man up. Jaron Mail. Not. Just trying to fist the ball forward. Slung out of it as Williams. Here's Trenorton. Hacks the ball out of defence. Good relieving mark though for the Rams. So they can go forward here through Zach Llewellyn. He's got Yench on in the middle of the ground. He goes further afield into the forward pocket. Darcy will fly and take a mark. Good mark in the conditions. Big spearhead. Hasn't kicked a goal today.
47 for the season, as we said, playing against his old side, but he was part of Premiership glory with, and of course kicked 100 on 2 occasions. So Big Das Hurricane, you'd suggest bread and butter shot here. Kicked from about 45 metres straight out in front, but tricky wind. But the left footer, as we said, he certainly knows where the goals are. So Big Darcy Hurricane, a chance here to.
Jane's got something to say. Pistols, I reckon.
Ironically, Darcy is actually the highest goal scorer for Hahndorf in their Courier Cup finals with 19 goals. There you go. So
he could
strolls in for Nairne.
Well, gives them a pulse.
There it is.
Curled it back nicely. So that's actually their first goal since Llewellyn scoring on the quarter time siren, boys. So to say it's a long time between drinks would be the understatement. But much needed there as 22-minute mark. Darcy just as you said, Benny, just give him a bit of pulse. As go around the grounds for Murdoch Insurance Brokers, 3/4 time over at the Summit. Mount Barker 2-3 lead Onka Valley 1-4.
Right, shootout.
Onkers haven't kicked a goal since quarter time when Mount Barker was scoreless, so pretty low score.
Just one of those days today, Pistols and Jade.
Goals are as rare as sunshine on a day like today over there, Benny. So
Yep,
ball comes
back
down.
in the middle. Here's a chance for Troy Parker Ball, shovels it out to Norton. Here's a chance for Waterman, crashing in. Here's a chance for the Rams. Can they go back to back? Arnold goes to Jentsch. Trusty left boot. Oh, sensational smother. Not sure if we can have a look at that replay. That was big time by Jentsch. He loves it. Players get around him. Player today so far.
Jentsch smothers Jentsch, so.
Yeah, let's have a look at a replay here. Great smother.
The family smother.
Yes. Yes.
It's back with the live action. Close to the boundary line. Troy Parker bowls cross. Looks like a free kick has gone the way of Arnold. Arnold, the loose man out wide in Waterman. Who decide to go longer. Pack flies over the back. Hourigan once again, but meanwhile the whistle is gone. And looks like there was action of Trenorden there. It's a free kick for the Nairne Rams.
Archer Connolly.
Archer Connolly as the siren is gone. So the opportunity for Nairne to get another goal right on siren time.
It was nearly the same position as Zach Llewellyn kicked the goal after the siren in the
Absolutely.
first quarter. So could be a bit of deja vu here.
And certainly they need it, so this would be a good return for the efforts. So Connolly, the opportunity to get his first goal of the game. As I said, didn't score a goal last week. Has kicked 24 for the season. So that staggering approach, giddy up approach, but this one's going to fall short. In fact, misses everything. So no further score has been added, Jaden. So 3-8 Nairne-Bremer, Hahndorf 7-3, 3/4 time.
Yeah, just watching closely, a bit of push and shove. So love a bit of some passion in this contest. So yeah, well done to Hahndorf there to score a goal against the tie there early in the quarter with Hoff, scoring that one. So the Rams, they'll be hoping just to get some sort of advantage in the last quarter, kicking not with the wind advantage, but we'll see how we go. So yeah, 7-3-45 to 3-8-26. So as the brain has just stopped a little, and can't believe it's blue skies towards Bukunga, then over my shoulder was the Woodside end. It's not too great at all, but that's the weather, I guess.
That is the weather, Jaden, absolutely. So that's 3/4 time. About to start the fourth quarter. Hahndorf in control at the moment, but can the Rams pull off a bit of a final quarter heroics here, kicking into a strong breeze? We'll be back very shortly with more Hills Football League Division 1 A-grade action. Just go to some sponsorship announcements now. So Nairne would like to thank Closey Supermarket, Gage Roads Brew Co, Qube Logistics and Salute. And for Hahndorf, Harcourts, Adelaide Hills, Rossdale Homes, Hagen Menzel's Contractors and Hogan Insurance Solutions.
And of course our stream supporters, of course, Filming Footy, Sports Interactive and Dartfish, Hills Football League sponsors, Police Credit Union, West End, Closey Supermarket Sports, Patcher and the Courier newspaper, because the Courier Cup final today, Rossdale Homes, Sports Centre and Think Road Safety, and also a special mention to Murdoch Insurance Brokers for their assistance here today in saving us all from blowing away Jaden J. So 3/4 time. As we look back, it was a 3-point margin at quarter time in favour of the Rams. Hahndorf put the foot down the second turn to lead by 23 points. And then they've pegged that back a little bit, but still trailed by 19 points here at 3/4 time. So it suggests the creek is flowing pretty strongly, and Nairne are up without the paddle.
Yeah, well, yes, you never know, Pistols, though, as that could be...
He likes that one.
I do, and Pistols, good work. But
Jaden, what do you got there?
The second placed team has only won twice, and
Sorry, say that stat
So
again.
the second place team, like, you know, after round 9, has won twice since 2010. Hahndorf was the last team to do it.
In the
back
Courier Cup
in
final?
the Courier Cup final. Back 2017, they won against Blackwood at Blackwood. So Hahndorf were the second place team then. And Mount Barker, they won in 2011 against Uradler. They were the second place team then. So,
So back here live, you can see in the background the gum trees still blowing pretty strongly with this wind.
So goal kickers in the match so far.
Well, we have 2 to Salt, 2 to Qube. These are all Z Parker bowlers, Landers, Pody, and for Nairne, a little bit more sparse. We have Drew, Llewellyn, and Darcy Hurrigan late in that term. So only the 3 goal kickers, as we said, 3-8 plays 7-3. But
I've liked the game of Joel Leake, Pistols, and Jaden against Darcy Hurrigan.
yeah.
so underway last quarter. Can Nairne pull up a major reversal of form against the weather and against a very strong Hahndorf side chasing its 9th successive Courier Cup win? As the ball held up in the centre, Trenorden held up there. So once again, a big Knott and Daniel
Babbage
Roberts.
opposed to Drew, Perling opposed to Sheets Betting, Hopgood opposed to Archer Connolly.
So Yench cops it up, taken away by Sam Williams. This could be an early nail. Ball towards the top of the goal square and
back of the
dropping back
bus.
and taking a good mark there.
Big
It's Jesse
Landers.
Landers. Just read the ball nicely, didn't he? Worked his opponent under the ball. And
They get around the skipper, Sam Williams. He's had a good game as well.
So Nairne doing everything right, not winning the chat. Yench with the ball, but was held up. Williams stole it like the thief in the night, delivered it, and now Landers can commit grand larceny from the centre clearance here. Already kicked a goal, first goal of the second term.
Missed it.
Across the face, umpire Adrian Muldoon has moved a bit. 3 for a minor score.
So Lockie Cross will bring the ball in for the Rams. Short pass into the back pocket. Finds Waterman. Wild, windy day here at Qube Logistics Oval in Nairne. Looks like Hahndorf in the box seat at the moment. Rams need the first one and then followed by a few more to be a chance. Well, here's a chance for Trenorden. One step, kick into the forward pocket for the Magpies, but a good relieving mark there in the defensive 50 once again for Lockie May, who's played well today.
Looks like Hopgood getting up, limping a bit after that contest, Benny. That's hopefully he's all right.
So May, short pass, dangerous. Will it come off? Well, this is all right. Bit of courageous move here from the Rams, out towards the wing, and it's a good mark. Oh, drop there by Archer Connolly.
Needed the long stops too as he went to grab, but fortunately drew us a free kick there. So very fortunate young Archer on the Gumtree wing. Puts it further afield, but the wind has caught that and almost put it near the Gumtree. So Hahndorf will take the resultant free kicks for the agency of Tripodi.
Jane, any thoughts?
No one. Confusion
Yeah,
there
just
where the mark
confusion here,
is.
Benny, where the ball went out of bounds. So
Confusion runs.
Well, at least the sponsors around the outside get
Yes,
a little
they
bit
get
of
good
airtime.
airtime.
exactly, yeah.
Of course, Sports Power
Yes.
will be a $50 voucher for the player the esteemed judges deem as a, well, leading player on the ground, along with the normie. So
Powell.
Ben Powell with the ball, half-back flank for the Rams. Got the sleeve of the Indigenous round on, kicks it out towards the wing, floating in here is Hopgood, along with Landers. In fact, that's Daniel Roberts. Similar sort of build. Big D-Rob and Jesse Landers.
D-Rob perhaps carrying a couple more Ks, I'd suggest, perhaps a bit more definition, but and perhaps gets off the ground a bit more these days. But there's a good pick up there by Parker Boz. of the Joel variety, puts the ball forward, foot races on between Hoff and Cross. Ball over the line, the academy boy will come back into play. So just sort of the sting's gone out of this game a bit, boys. Perhaps that second term onslaught, 4 goals unanswered by Hahndorf has really put them in the box seat. So perhaps playing out time here is a 20-point ball game, but very difficult conditions and certainly favouring Hahndorf in the run home in the Courier Cup final. Troy Parker bowls a high kick close to the line, getting underneath is Nick Yench. And the man from Salem, although the academy boy may well indicate if it's out of bounds, did he complete the mark or was it out in the full?
15 metres is something.
It's interesting. No, it's going to be a ball in, so I'd like to see that one and watch your decision during the week. So, Rutchell, ball comes down here. Here's Williams. He's got better as the game goes. The ball deflects backwards. There's a chance going to ground level there. Was Willis, gives it to a teammate there, and Freeman comes across with a ball set for Waterman. It does. Oh, he's run down nicely from Landers.
He's been good
From behind, perhaps he could be in contention.
Yep. Oh, meantime, here's Tripodi. Eases around the player on the mark and misses. Yeah, how many goals has he kicked, the big fella?
He's only kicked the one, but he's
Done a good job.
been around the mark, hasn't he? So, there's a few candidates for
The norm. Meantime, the Rams go short from the defensive kick out. Here's Baden Willis. Under pressure. Handball got it there from Cross out towards the outer side wing. James Tripodi tried to shovel a handball out. Here's Trenorton. Xander, intercept from Knott. Meantime, the Rams go forward. Here's Jamie Drew. Hasn't got much support further on, though. Tries to soccer it to himself. Great work there by Hopgood. Good shepherd by Perling. Hourigan comes in for a bit of support. Oh, front on hit. That's nasty. That's nasty. Clumsy on Joel Leake.
Jamie Drew there, just supporting a little bit.
Further on, though. Tries to soccer it to himself. Great work there by Hopgood. Good shepherd by Perling. Hourigan comes in for a bit of support. Oh, front on hit. That's nasty. That's nasty.
Just a racing incident.
Good pickup.
As Drew himself's hobbling a little bit, so he didn't come off unscathed. It's taken forward by Waterman. High kick out here. It's a chance. Camped under it. Yench got protected there by Hayden also cleverly. Allowed him to take the mark. He quickly puts it out here. Oh, crumbing mark there. Scoop mark by Parker Bos. Gives it to his brother Troy. Gives it back to Hayden, who's been solid all day. Although on this occasion, he's blotted his copybook very slightly. Is out of bounds on the full relieving free kick to be taken by Josh Freeman.
Need a goal here, the Rams. But that's not going to help. That's gone out of bounds on the full. Hit the interchange tin roof. So Yench, he's played well as well. A few players putting a hand up for the most effective or the inaugural Norm medal for the Courier Cup final. Rams. Goal here, Jaden, and it could just, I mean, it's going to be very hard, obviously, but we've got to provide a little bit of optimism for the Rams supporters. Kicked 3 goals.
And of course, all the Rams supporters watching our global stream here.
Swiderski with the ball. He's got some support on the outside here to Lockie May, who's been one of the Rams' best today. Shod shuffles too. How's about that? There. Beautiful stuff. But Troy Parker balls will go bang. Kick it towards the half-forward line. Here's the magician at work, Cooper Hoff.
Yeah, brilliant kick. Lukey Roberts, Lukey the fireman. What's on offer here? Yet to get amongst the goals this afternoon, the big fella. Perhaps not his conditions for his usual high leaping, spectacular marking. But he's going to back himself in here, and why not? He has actually kicked 17 for the season. Had a shot early in the game. So Lukey, I think one of his best kicks as he goes towards the Bukungarenas. Has got the carry over the pack. Hayden was involved there. Here's Salt.
Oh, goal!
Round the corner by Tripodi, but I think the wind has caught it. Just taking it excitement here. on a gloomy Saturday afternoon,
the wind took it to the right there, Jaden.
Bit of preemptive there, Goldie.
Anything
No, we love it. We love it.
He's made happy.
Yench will bring the ball in for the Rams out towards the half-back flank. Big Brock Knott versus Hopgood. That'll be a boundary throw-in, outer side. 9 minutes gone, final quarter. 22 points the margin. Hahndorf looking for 9 Courier Cup wins in a row. And will most likely finish the minor round in top spot if they can get this one.
Well, questions must be asked. Can they go through undefeated? I know it's early days, but certainly if their second-ranked challenger here is going to be beaten comfortably, yeah. Top of the goal square.
Oh!
Off hands there. Hayden with the opportunity there. Dispossessed by Scragg there.
Yeah, free
But
kick.
meanwhile, has a whistle ball.
Holding on. There's a free kick in Magpies directly in front.
So
A few cars with their lights on. Cause a few issues later on.
There's Luke Roberts, so you'd expect on this occasion he will add his name to the goal kickers here. Jaden Jones had 17 for the season.
Yeah, he's kicked 12 Courier Cup final goals as well. So, what can he do? Straight in front. No doubt. So there you go. Hahndorf have extended the margin here. So to 28 points. So 8-6-54 to 3-8-26. And nearly 10 minutes gone in this final term. So Hahndorf, see if they can kick a few more and make a bigger margin on there. We'll try to keep coming back. So they won the last 7 Courier Cups and gone for 8.
They won the last 8. This is going for 9.
Correct. Sorry. Yes.
Yeah, and 5th overall in the 40th edition, so they've been the dominant team in this. I think the next best is Mount Barker with 6. So it just shows the dominant of Magpies, particularly over the last decade when they've become such a powerhouse that they are. Here's Williams, gets the ball out. Shabby kick forward by Trenord and was effective. Here's Yench, put his head over the ball, so it might be Waterman. Cricket pitch area. At least you know it's firm there. The ball comes out here. Battling his head over is Troy Parker-Bowes, gets a nice little handball. Intercepted again, goes back again, Parker-Bowes. Big Brock Knott puts his...
Caught one in the schnoz there, Troy Parker-Bowes.
He did with the Tour de France, which starts soon, Goldie. You'll be happy because he's got the Tour de France headgear on there.
Well,
Comes
here he
down
goes
to win.
again. Yep, handball over the top. Rams, Knott tries to paddle it onto a teammate. Meantime, intercept. Williams goes forward to Tripodi. He goes forward, but that's cut out there for the Rams. Kurt Waterman darts the ball out towards the half-back flank. Smith zipping and zagging in defence of the Rams. Waterman out towards the boundary line. Taken here by Lockie May. He'd be right up there in the Rams' best players today. So May drives the ball out of defence towards the wing. Perling brings it to ground level. Here's Squid, I think it was. Swiderski. Not. Can they get a goal here, the Rams? Oh, good tackle.
Ooh,
and
legs
bit of-
taken. Oh, and that's
nasty. Couple of players down there after that collision. Slowly
big
getting to their
sheets,
feet.
yep.
Meantime, here's a chance for the Rams. Wimpress picks it up, shrugs aside his opponent in Hopgood, out towards Yench. Hayden, and Yench
Tried
kicks
to
it towards the
improvise.
boundary line.
Both those players, which is Hopgood and Betting, seem to be all right, Benny, which is a good sign. Looked like a bit of a stumble at the in the Great Eastern steeplechasers at the hurdle. Meanwhile, the umpire here just conferring. Is it a no? Yeah, it's just a kick. Be taken by Parker-Bowles. Last touch. So Joe Parker-Bowles puts the ball back in, drives it up. Target was Roberts. Good sport there by Lockie May, who, as you said, has been pretty good there this afternoon in a side that has been under siege of the defence. 8-6 plays 3-8, 12 minutes nearly gone.
Great work to our cameraman James once again in the elements.
And also Salish.
And Salish has done an extraordinary job once again.
Under pressure, just like when you're climbing the mountains back home, mate, and the air temperature drops and the air, you can't breathe. He does it all, doesn't he? Just a man for all conditions, just through adversity. Salish. Actually, Salish, we can tell you, like the football, perhaps cut and dry, but our man, he's been very excited. He's been watching his native Nepal playing in the World Cup qualifying cricket.
How are we going,
Yes.
Nepal?
We're going all right, aren't we, Salish? Yeah, he's happy.
Good.
Jade, you've been taking it in too?
Yes, yeah. Been noticing it, so it's good to see.
Meantime, back at Qube Logistics Park in Nairne, It's a free kick for the Rams. Willis goes towards Yench. He's played all right. Goes towards Llewellyn. Best on ground last week in the win against Mount Barker. I think he won a couple of tickets to the football in the mental breakthrough round. Williams for the Magpies, cutting it off. I think it's Lockie Cross out towards centre wing. Ping pulling around. Leak, he's done a good job. The old 1-2. Meantime, here's a chance for Babbage. Shrugs aside his direct opponent. Unloads a bit of a barrel inside 50. Ball hits the deck. There's a crummer. Xander, can he pick it up? Snap around the corner. Ease it through for a point. Nairne Market there, Jaden. Head along to the Nairne Market by the looks of it.
I think our
Closey
man,
Supermarket.
Media Mike is seen there often helping out. Maybe.
Media Mike.
Meanwhile, it looks like the cows up here, maybe the black cows have had enough. Starting to head home, I think. It's Hahndorf in control here, nearly a 29-point margin here.
Here we go.
Here's a chance to rev. Whimpers just braces through. Here's a
This
chance.
is big. Watch Landers.
Will it sit here for Drew? Landers closes.
Watch Landers.
Good pressure there. Gets it back to Whimpers. This way, that way. Which way to go? Gets on his left. Centres the ball, but it's no one home. Or Big Darce lumbers out. Will it sit for the big man? It's on his left. He can get it. There he goes.
That typifies the Magpies. Right. Look at this.
Yes, Magpies pressure.
Great
High kick
pressure.
out here by Freeman. Finds Llewellyn. So as Benny Goldfinch called, great work to just cut
push
off
the player outside the defensive 50 there. Pistols.
Absolutely not making it easy. So they set it up. This is 3 under 1.
Look
here.
at that.
Hayden, good defensive ball. Helped by Babbage. Ball comes out here.
Can we look at that
Classic
replay?
towards
That's
the
what it's all about for the Magpies.
and leak, and the ball goes out of bounds from the Sean Tate Terrace bar area. But great work, as you said, Hahndorf just efficient in the back half. So just push Rams out from having a close-in shot. So we might come back to that as the boundary umpire O'Leary pitches it back in. So Landers against Knott. Knott tries to fist it forward. Parker Byers kick
Just
is
refusing to score.
Comes out here.
Williams.
Just sheer weight of numbers. And Williams, the skipper, gets a free kick.
Just superb defensive work there from the Magpies.
Great kick.
I thought the Rams were on. Xavier Parker Bores. Meantime, that's good work from the Rams in the middle of the ground, is it? Yes, it is. Holding the ball. Yeah. So we are now 16 minutes gone. Final quarter. Magpies 9 Courier Cups in a row, just around the corner. Here's Drew. Free kick, not paid. Umpires have let it go. Good tackle. Hopgood. Landers. Oh, okay. We'll keep it alive then. Trenorton. High ball. Outside of defensive 50. Ball hits the deck. Both sides just keen to, I think, head into the change rooms. Pistols. Unscathed in the last few minutes. Been an exhausting afternoon.
Yeah,
in,
just the
difficult conditions.
It's been played at a pretty quick tempo given the conditions.
Absolutely.
And both sides, well, 2 quality sides, as we said, the top 2 sides at the moment. Nairne could obviously be displaced if Mount Lofty is successful at Blackwood stuff. There's a chance for Powell as he got a handball there from Drew. Ball comes back towards Willis. Ground level, fed out here. But once again, that resilient Hahndorf back line finds the ball with Tripodi and just puts it up the line and finds Sam Williams has really had a good second half here, boys.
He has. Williams, the captain. Oh, what a kick to Xander. Beautiful kick. He's got Hayden running for him on the outside wing here. He goes further afield. Set Xavier and Parker Bores a bit of an assignment. That'll be out towards the boundary line. Nice pressure there from Parker Bores to stop that ball being a last touch. Applying a bit of pressure there to Smith.
They're just a well-drilled machine, the back half of Hahndorf, aren't they? When they get the ball, they know where their teammates are or run to space to create an option for them. So, yeah, just going to take a good side to beat them in 2023, that's for sure.
Jaden, your thoughts?
Yeah, I tell you what, in there, just the 1% has been good in this last term. Just defensive pressure and everything as well has been top-notch by the Magpies.
Yep.
So the ball comes in to Hayden.
Yench,
ground.
the Yench smother over there.
Yep.
The Jesse Landers work.
Comes back to Williams. High shot at the goal to the top of the square. Getting back there was Roberts. Luke Variety. Lockie May just bundles it over.
Yeah, you're right, Jane. Those 1% acts.
As the cavalry arrived in the form of off. So bring the ball out to be Crossy. Waste no time in doing that. Brings it out here and finds teammate in Betting. Big Tommy Betting, who's been in the action, been used effectively in the defensive role today. gets it across the ground and gets it back to Lockie May, who's been equally effective.
He has Pistols right up there in the Rams' best. But here's Salt. One snap right to the line. Rams player fell over at the last minute there. And toe poke through for a minor score. Cooper Hoff looking for a bit of magic in the right forward pocket there as May kicks the ball in. Ball hits the deck, which enables Rocky Cross to go over to the Squid Swiderski. Sends the ball to a high flyer in Powell. Rams fighting tough here in the final term. Only one goal has been scored. Wimpress arches the back, gets it to Willis. Great tackle there, Oregon. That's Trenorton. Wimpress toe pokes it, grubbers the ball. Here's Big Knot, looking for some run from Yench. Sides it out of the boot and finds Llewellyn.
So Zach Llewellyn, goal kicker this afternoon. Mind you, there's only been 3 for the Rams. 3-8 plays 8-9 on the call to I'll come to you through filming footy. Trust you're enjoying our global stream in what's been difficult conditions. There's a good strong mark taken there by Hopgood of the Braden variety. Wastes no time, goes out wide and finds Trenorton. Trenorton just nurses the ball back in and finds Babbage. Just chock full of past premiership stars, this Hahndorf side. And as I said, after losing the grand final last year, hell bent on retrieving that number 1 ranking once again. Jaden is Adam Trenorton, who's been such a great acquisition coming back from Sturt. Looks like he's did get a 25 metre. He just ran around the man on the mark, puts it forward. Ball comes to ground level. Here's Roberts. Can he put in the big one? Lukey, will it sit for him? No. Bounces.
Oh, watch out.
Oh, it's come back. Has he got his toe poke to it?
Just
no.
missed.
Minor score. So 1 goal, 7 I think is the return in this last score.
Arnold with the ball, half back line. Just remember, your lights are on still. If you're at the ground, might want to check. The car will start. Oh, high fly there was Jamie Drew. Here's Babbage. Got the handball away to Parker Bors. Few players down for the Rams. Jamie Drew slow to get to his feet, along with Ben Powell. Bit of a limp up there for Drew. Hopefully he's all right. So meantime, the Boundary Academy boy brings it right into basically centre half forward as Landers rings the ruck tap. Here's a chance on the left. I reckon that's Hopgood, is it? Kick into the pocket. And that's gone through for another minor score for the Magpies. So they're peppering. They go to 8-10. Nairne-Bremer United 3-8. 21 minutes gone.
So Cross brings the ball out. What might be the dying stage. Oh, missed mark there in the wet conditions. Taken by Hahndorf through the agency of Daniel Zander. Taken here by May, though. Directs the ball out wide. First to get to be Parker Bors for Hahndorf. Good tackle applied by Arnold.
Good tackle.
Good tackle equally applied. Good passage of play from both teams there. Comes back to Parker Bors. Troy gets it across and finds Jesse Landers. And the big man just settling it down a bit now. Goes long towards centre of this corridor. Up Trenorton. Comes to Trenorton. You'll know he'll do something useful.
Goal.
Back to Parker Bors. Zabian.
Peppering.
Minor score.
They are peppering. Tell you what.
Thoughts, Jaden?
Yeah, well, it could have been a bit bigger deficit than what it is.
8-11, I think.
You know, it's also good by Hahndorf. You know, they knew they had the win advantage in the last term. They could have just taken a back seat and thought, we'll take a back seat here. But they've done well. 1% has been great, Goldie and Pistols, and they've just really run this one home.
Well, Pistols is heading out with the Courier Cup, and take that out as well, so you can, turn that on as well. He's just heading out and with the Courier Cup, along with the pennant for the Magpies, their 9th in a row, along with the inaugural Norm for the Courier medal. So, meantime, Cooper Hoff now, Jaden, with another chance to kick a goal with his uncle and his dad watching just around from us here in the grandstand area.
Yeah, you're right, Goldie. So, a chance to kick his 6th Courier Cup final goal. Kicked 3 before today and 2 today, including that one right in front of us. So
I reckon he lit it up last year's final against Lobethal to start the match.
Yes, he did. Yep, you're right, Goldie. I reckon you're onto something there. So Cooper Hoff now, ready to stroll into goal, just inside 50.
It's a beautiful kick of the football,
yes,
normally.
Yes, he is. Kicks on its way. No, not going to quite make the distance. Oh, good attack of the football. There was May. There was Hannah Smith was at the bottom of the contest, and He kicks short there, finding Waterman. He just juggles the mark and takes it. He's going to go across the ground, though, and finds May. So the Rams got plenty of runs still left in them. Smith trying to grab the ball. Good tackle pressure. That was Babbage, I reckon. Salt now. He handballs over. What can they do here, Hahndorf? Trying to get a late one. Good attack by Willis. Oh, well done by Jamie Taylor. He kicks it outside 50.
Oh, great work.
Yeah, great work there by Hahndorf. Here we go. What can they do? Kick inside 50 by Kleeman. And, yep, finds Xavier Parker Bowles right on the chest. That was a forward's dream kick there. Right on the chest, and they could kick Hahndorf's 9th goal.
Troy Parker Bowles, great work there. They get to him, good intercept, and the Magpies got a chance to ice the Courier Cup crown once again here, looking for their 9th goal. Been peppering in this final term, haven't quite had the kicking boot on, but this is a chance to Xavier Parker Bowles to nail the goal.
There you go.
I reckon he kicked the 2nd goal of the match. He did, Jaden. And that's his 2nd for the day, and they get right around him. Great work.
Yeah, well done to Xavier Parker Bowles, and he has now kicked 13 Courier Cup final goals. So Parker Bowles boys know how to get around the big sticks, especially on the big stage, and done really well here. So 9-9-63, plays 3-8, 26, 24 and a half minutes gone here, and you know, for the Nairne supporters, they'll be hoping they can just get a late one, just a bit of positivity at the end of the game, Goldie. So as Pistols just walking out the van. So what can Nairne do here? But it's Hahndorf, get the centre clearance. Parker Bowles, he kicks it inside forward 50, looking for Salt. Hovering around the ball, he's Salt. He picks it up, handballs away. Rams here around the ball. Well done by May. He's played well. He's done well for the Rams. He kicks short, looking for Willis, and he finds him. So Baden Willis has got his brother Cade playing with him today as well.
There it is.
There's the siren. So well done to Hahndorf. They have now won 9 straight Courier Cup finals. And so well done to the Magpies here at Qube Logistics Oval in Nairne.
Yep, Mark Yench is about to head out there along with Pistols with the Courier Cup. Great performance there, Jaden. You're going to head out there shortly, but just before we head out there with the microphone so you can capture all the action, what were your overall thoughts? Impressive performance from Hahndorf. Set up in the first quarter, kicking against the breeze, really, with a couple of crucial goals.
Yeah, you're right. And then they had the better of the ball in the first half. Had 17 inside 50s in the first quarter. But Hahndorf's 2 goals, they were really, really crucial. We'll talk about clutch goals in the first quarter against the win advantage, and that really set them up for a great victory here today. And like I said, they could have they could have stopped, and they knew they had the win advantage in the last quarter, but they were just too good in the end and kept going. Their 1%ers were good in the last half, Goldie, and just as you thought Nairne were coming a little bit in that third quarter with the wind advantage, Hahndorf dismissed that, and well done to the Magpies. Really good performance, and Matt Golding will be very happy, I think.
Yep, Pistol's just having a bit of a chat to him now. Of course, there'll be a best of field medal as well. Jaden's going to head out there and capture all the action with the microphone. So
yeah, I'll be out there and present the Benny and the Archie songs as well.
There's Rama's Jaden. So Jaden just heading out there. As you can see, I'll just paint a bit of a picture while they get ready for the presentation. So just summarising, first quarter goal kicker to start the match with the aid of the wind was Drew for the Rams. And then consecutive goals for the Magpies, crucial through Ben Salt and Xavier Parker Bowles. And then Llewellyn on quarter time kicked a goal. So at quarter time it was the Rams leading by 3 points, but 4 goals to Hahndorf in the second term from Landers, Hoff, Tripodi and Salt. Gave the Magpies a 4-goal lead at half-time. 1 goal apiece for both sides during a real slog in the third. Hoff and Hurigan. And then the final term, Magpies finishing strongly. Luke Roberts and Xavier Parker Bowles rounding it out. I reckon they kicked 2 goals 9 in that final term, if my maths go here. So Hahndorf in the end, 9-12 to Nairne-Bremer United, 3-8. So we'll cross shortly to the presentations with Jaden and Pistols just out there in the Courier Cup final for 2023. And It's been the Magpies pretty comprehensively, undefeated at the moment, and both sides also will be welcoming their women's side onto the ground, which will be after this match. So head along to Qube Logistics Oval in Nairne for the senior women's match between Nairne-Bremer United and also Hahndorf, a big match. Big milestone as well for Hahndorf. So in the meantime, we'll cross shortly out to the Oval. Getting the presentation area right. Both sides, I'm sure, keen to get inside as well as the Nairne-Bremer United players and the Hahndorf players line up to welcome on the senior women here. Presentation will be coming up very, very shortly. So here come Hahndorf women. Big match coming up for both sides. Milestone match. And here come the Rams women as well. So big day of football here at Qube Logistics Oval. In the meantime, we're going to have the Courier Cup presentation. Jaden's down there along with Pistols. Mark Yench. And we'll cross very, very shortly out to the Oval here. Been a big win for the Magpies today. Continuing the start of the season.
All right. Okay, just while the women are warming up, I'd like to welcome around here this afternoon to Qube Logistics Oval Nairne. I'd like to congratulate the Hahndorf and Nairne-Bremer Footy Club for competing in this year's Courier Cup. And congratulations to Hahndorf again. I believe this is their 9th in succession of winning the Courier Cup. So well done, boys. A great contest, and certainly, hopefully, won't be the last time the two teams meet over the year. The Courier have announced another initiative this year. We now have the Norm Marston Medal for the best on ground, and that goes to the captain from Hahndorf. Oh, sorry.
Right. Thanks, Yancy. Just want to say to Courier once again, pleased to be associated with Hills Footy. This is the 40th occasion the Courier Cup has been held. So it's got a really good, history in the Hills Football League. And because it's the 40th, we decided to introduce something else. We introduced the prize money a couple of years ago, $500, so they'll be going Hahndorf's way. But also, being the 40th, we decided to bring a medal, and it was Mark's preempted. In fact, I can't think of names, so we'll call it the Normie, so someone will get the true Normie. So the winner of that is the captain of Hahndorf, I believe. Surprise, surprise. Sam Williams, if you'd like to come through, mate. There you go, big man.
Cheers. It's cold, Thank you.
And also to go with that, there's a $50 voucher also from Sports Pair. So well done to you, Sam.
Cheers, appreciate it. Do you want to present it? I'll make one. Combine it all. Yeah.
Okay, and I'll also ask Jeff then to present the cup and the pennant to Captain Sammy Williams.
9 times down your road you've won it, which is a great record, 15 overall out of 40, so well done Magpies, and well done to Nairne for making the final, and all the best to both clubs for the rest of the season. So thanks guys in such great bad conditions. Well done.
Perfect. No speech, thank you.
So I'll need a photo for you. And thanks, ladies and gentlemen, for coming out. It's been a bit of a miserable day, but Hills Football Live and well by the community support. Thank you.
All right, there you have it. Sam Williams winning the inaugural Norm Marston medal. He's just going to have a bit of a chat here as well to Jaden after that performance. He's going to pick up some thongs and the dartfish beanie as well. So across very, very shortly to Sam Williams out here. I think I've already given him some Archies and a beanie as well. But in the meantime, Jaden.
No worries. So here with Sam Williams, well done, mate, on the win. Well done on the Courier Cup medal as well. Here's the beanie as well. And you told me you got some Archie songs, and I tell you what, it's not really the weather for it, is it? So congratulations, mate.
Thank you, Jaden. Thanks for everyone coming out today. It was actually a pretty tough game. I think it was 9-3 in the end, but I don't think the scoreboard showed how tough it was out there.
So obviously you didn't have the win advantage in the first term, and you got those 2 clutch goals. How big were they for the result?
They're almost like, times the goals by 3. Obviously, we played the grand final last year. Wind was very similar, so it was more westerly in the grand final. But yeah, it was tough, and kicking those 2 goals made a massive difference, I think.
And also, I was about to ask about that grand final. How did you guys take into that account with the weather as well? Pretty similar.
Yeah, it was exactly the same with the wind, maybe a little bit more pocket to pocket. So we knew what we come for. We played the game, in September last year. Obviously, didn't get the chockies, but got it done today, which is massive.
And what does it mean, mate? 9th straight Courier Cup final. What does it mean for the group? Trying to get the premiership again this season.
Yeah, the main goal is obviously the premiership. Courier Cups are nice, and we appreciate all the money that Courier does, and obviously promotes Hills football. But no, main's towards the end of the season. And
obviously, you guys on a great track, undefeated. Just take us through what the feeling is through the group.
It's a really good feeling, obviously, not losing. We're learning as much as we can, obviously, with film as well. So it's not like, you win, don't take anything away from the game. These are the days that you live for, playing second, top 5 teams, especially when it gets kind of pointy end of the season. So it was a good game, but yeah, we've got plenty to learn from.
Really appreciate your time, mate, and good luck for the rest of the season. Thank you, Sam. Cheers. Thanks, mate. Cheers. Thanks, mate. Have a good one. Cheers. Back to you guys.
There you have it. Sam Williams winning the inaugural Normeet there. Well done, Jaden. Great stuff. And Pistols and Jaden are back in the house. They'll be able to tell us how cold it is out there after the Magpies getting over the line. The senior women's also about to have a bit of a trundle around. Bit cold out there, Jaden. Pistols.
Yeah, Benny, I'll tell you what, soon we stepped out the van, I reckon it dropped about 5 degrees. It is bitterly cold out there, so I could full sympathy for the players, the runners, the coaches, everyone who's been out there, the umpires. So, yeah, bitterly cold. But well done to Hahndorf. As said, it's an imposing record, Jaden. 9 successive wins, so 15 out of the 40 years that they've done it. And well done to Sam Williams, actually. Had a quick yard down to the Hahndorf coaching staff, and I think they were in a similar position to us. There's about half a dozen blokes that they could have earmarked to take the trophy. So, and everyone that we sort of suggested was in the mix. But I think Sam Williams a good second half. Just his use of the ball there, boys, when he got it was superb, Jaden.
Yeah, correct, Pistols. Just too good in the end. Hahndorf well under Sam Williams, and like he said, trying to go on and redeem themselves from last year, losing that grand final, and they really want to have another crack at the premiership as well. And they're a quality outfit, Hahndorf, and have been for some time now. So well done to Sam Williams and the Hahndorf Footy Club as well. And their score was actually the lowest winning score they've scored against Nairne to win the game. So there you go. So well done to Hahndorf on that one.
And for Murdoch Insurance Brokers, we can tell you that Mount Barker have won. Mount Barker 3-5 have defeated Onkers 1-5. So 2 straight kicks over there. Bearing in mind, Onkers were led 1-2 to no score at quarter time. So there you go.
That's a shootout, Pistols.
Yes.
At the summit as well.
And you imagine it being well closer to the summit mount as it sounds. Those probably the temperature might have been even chilly.
Right in the hunt for the 5.
They
the
are,
Roos.
So Coach Daniel Lack will be happy with that. And also, because they had the reunion today, boys, with the 1983 flag and also the 2003 flag. Yeah, against Onkers. So, so well done to them. So, well done. But here, it's been, a good win in the end to Hahndorf Footy Club. So,
that's about a wrap. That's a wrap.
Ladies doing battle. So, Jaden, anything you want to say before we go? We head off?
Footy's the winner?
Yeah, exactly. Footy's the winner. Here we go.
It is a bit like the Antarctic. Then you got a bit of ice my beard when I was out there. But I tell you what, it's amazing. Of course, we must say thanks very much to Celeste, the man taking these photos, and also, of course, James. What a great. James,
is he trying to get in here?
Is he trying to get in, or
is he? Hang on. He is too. Hang on.
He's still over there. But, we've got to get him in for the final appearance.
Yeah.
But a very good game of footy. I think, as you said, Jaden, Nairne weren't disgraced. I know losing in the end, but Hahndorf had a measuring stick and certainly competitive patches of footy. Conditions were probably conducive for both sides, but you know, Nairne will take some positives away from this, that's for sure.
Yeah, for sure. And like you said, Pistols pre-game scored of Nairne have scored and Hahndorf have throughout the season. So, you know, Hahndorf will definitely take that into account. And, you know, they'll push for another tilt at the flag. And, yeah, like you said, now we'll have some positives. They were good for 2.5 quarters, but, you know, Hahndorf were just too good in the last.
There we are. We've got to look at Solis. Look at Solis.
So, James, how was it out there, mate?
A bit chilly, but yeah, it was pretty run.
You survived.
Good attitude.
All right, so Call to Wild. Thanks for joining us. I said thanks to James once again. Thanks to Celeste. Thanks to all our sponsors. It's been a difficult day. We apologise once again for some of the visual loss, but it's in the conditions. If you're here, you understand it's like broadcasting from Mawson base down in Antarctica, but we managed to get through it. But next week, Call to Wild, another Indigenous round as we head off to Balhana Oval for Onka Valley hosting Lobethal. So a big game for both clubs in the context of where they stand in the season. So without further ado, we might head off, boys, and get a bit warm. Thanks for joining us in our global coverage. Call to Wild. Keep chasing your goals, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.
See ya.
Good work, boys.
Good work.